All right, all right, all right. It's been a hot minute. It's been a real hot minute. I've been up here. G Nation, we are in the building. Hope everybody feeling good, feeling great, feeling blessed, grinding, focused, feeling healthy. Hold on, I'm going to get to the chats in a minute. I'm handling a whole 18-wheeler at the moment. Don't worry, I got my headset on. My phone is mounted. Please be aware, I'm moving. So if I drop off, don't drop out. My mods will handle the Walmart music, as Nadia says. Walmart music. Let me get in this chat. Let me see who in here. Uh-oh. We got Brandy in the building. Nadia in the building. My boy, the aviator. Matt the aviator. For real. Truck Hawk Sean. My boy Sean in the building. My trucker brother. Let's see who else is in here. Yo, John, what's good? My trucking brother John. And a long time Team RG family. Oh, congratulations, Brandy getting married. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I wish you nothing but love, happiness, and nothing but more blessings in your life, Brandy. You deserve it. So, let me stop this Walmart music. I'm down here in Tennessee on I-40 heading eastbound. I'm on my way to West Virginia with a load coming out of Texas. So, today's live, because I'm going to keep it respectful, but I'm going to keep it honest. I have to keep it honest. And this is, some of this, like, yes, this is going to be geared towards trucking, but this also can apply even if you're not a truck driver. This still going to apply to the virtual truckers out there also. This is going to apply to those who's considering on becoming a professional driver. If you're driving local, if you're driving a box truck, if you're driving OTR, if you're driving regional, if you got out of trucking and you're turning around to come back into trucking, this applies to you. If you're working at a job and you want to make a move, this is going to apply to you. If you just went to a new company, this is going to apply to you. If you don't jump 4 or 5 companies, this is going to apply to you. If you sit there and you talking bad over the things that you looking to go do, this applies to you. Now, this live is inspired by Shape World 15, y'all. Yep. I told you I'm going to keep it honest. Yep. I'm going to keep it all the way honest. So if Shape World is out there in the clouds, I'm drinking kombucha right now, so here's to you, Shape World. Because I was just listening to your last live, and I should have did this parking and play some of your lives so I could do real-time response. But I'm going to talk to you, big brother, little sister. I'm going to talk to you like a brother today. But I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm not going to pussyfoot with you, none of that. I'm sorry, y'all. I said I was going to keep it clean, but I had to use that line. But this is for the better good. This is for the better good. So let's get into it. Let me take a sip. That part. Get your coffee. Make sure your coffee good. Get your tea. Get your juice. Whatever the hell you're drinking. Whatever the hell you eat. Just get it. Okay. Anybody, for those looking to come in the truck, and this is going to be very important information as well. So I'm listening to this live. So I realize you've been jumping different companies, and you kind of you railroad yourself, sis. You railroad yourself all the time. All the time. You stay railroading yourself. You know why? Because every time we hear you, you already speaking negativity over the goal that you're going for. You speak bad over yourself. Like, do you not realize the words that are coming out your mouth carry energy, carry power? Spelling words, right? Spell. Look the definition up. Spell. And I don't want you to feel down, but I'm gonna tell you what I do here. You're defeated, you tired, and you frustrated. And you know what else you're doing? You chasing money. So no, you're not happy. We hear you. I might not comment on your videos or your lives or pop up anymore. But I said, damn it, I gotta talk about it. Cause see, you're gonna get some that's gonna come and they're gonna baby you cause you female. I'm not gonna baby you. This is trucking. You ain't the only one out here dealing with something. And then as I'm listening to your live, let me just you've been in this what? Almost 6 years? If my numbers is wrong, you can always leave a comment in. You can always comment under the live when it's done. You've been in this 6 years. You've been in the Northeast before. Right? And you in the Northeast and you talk about parkways. You've been in this 6 years. You should know this already. This is general information you should know. But you know what? You know what, Shape? I blame this on your trainers. I blame this on your trainer or your trainers because I don't know how many trainers you had. You could have had 2 trainers. I had 2 trainers. You know? So it happens. But every time we turn around, hey guys, I'm going over here. Hey guys, I'm going over here. Hey guys, I'm going over here. And you don't you got plans to go over here. You tell us, and then you get over there and you don't get it accomplished. You're not supposed to speak on what you're doing until it's done. If anybody ever told you, well, I don't know if anybody ever told you that, but I'm telling you that. Stop telling us what it is that you're going to do. Now everybody is rooting for you to win. Now you get up here and you, oh, I'm going to go do flatbed. And then I listened to that live that you did on your flatbed and you like, oh, my big ass. Like, you speak negativity over your own life. Oh, shit. I know I was going to keep it clean. I'm sorry, y'all. Trinity in the building. Trinity is a female trucker. Trinity, listen. Let me finish going on with what I'm saying. Shout out, first of all, as a man, I want to say shout out to all the female truckers, local, regional, OTR, virtual. Okay? This game is not easy. This is a lifestyle. We are away from home. When bills get crazy, we stay out longer than we want to. Sometimes we stay out 2, 3 months at a time. Now I'm gonna continue to speak, y'all. I'm gonna gradually glance because I got my phone on the mount on the window. So, but I'm driving. So if I don't acknowledge your comment, please don't take it personal. I'm driving and I want to stay on topic. I don't want to stop and lose my train of thought. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Please hit that like button. Please share this this stream out. It's been a hot minute. And this live is inspired by Shape World 15. And here's another thing, Shape. Here's another thing. Understand the power that you have. Understand where you are at in the world in 2023. I'm going to need you to go back and do your homework, sis. Okay? I'm going to need you to go back and do your homework because women can do a lot of things now that our ancestors couldn't do. You are able to do things that my mother and my grandmother wasn't able to do. You are able to do things that your mother wasn't able to do. Do you not understand where you are at in the world as a woman? If not, well, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. And again, this is Big Brother talking to little sis. Right? You can't keep playing, oh, because I'm a woman card. Okay? Because I'll pull up in few islands. Women getting out. They doing fueling. Women is out here doing tanker, hazmat. Women are out here doing flatbed. Women are out here driving. Women are out here refrigerating. You make a lot of women look bad because you sit and you play this, oh, I'm a woman. Oh, because I'm dark skinned. They wouldn't have did this to my counterparts. And as you in trucking, you're supposed to continue to educate yourself. And then in your life that you did, you said, oh, I'm supposed to been have my fleet. And now you don't got you wasn't expecting to stay in trucking this long. But see, what it probably was is you was probably watching YouTube and you probably heard truckers talking about, I'm making this, I'm making that, oh, I'm bringing this home. And then you get out here and you think you're going to make what you probably heard a YouTuber trucker talking about, because I don't ran across a lot of those type of people. Yeah, they were saying they making $3,000, $4,000. Yes, it's been times I made a $4,000 check, yes. But that's not all the time. That's not all the time. So you constantly pocket watching everybody else's pocket. Why? You worry about what the shippers is getting. Why? You worry about what the brokers is getting. Why? When you should be focusing on getting yourself together. Stop worrying about what C.H. Robinson is making. Stop worrying about what Travis is making at Landstar, unless you're going to go to Landstar. Stop depending on someone to come and tell you, oh, it's good at this company. Because here's the thing. When I was at night and people was like, Sin, I'm coming tonight. I said, if you come tonight because you want to be here. Don't come tonight because I'm here. Because what worked for me might not work for you. And then here's another thing. Here's another thing. Right, Trinity? Right. Here's another thing. freight goes up and down. Freight goes up and down. Pay go up and down in trucking. It's slow periods, it's good periods. You sit in the dock doors, they take it forever to unload you. You got OS&D, which is overshort a damaged product for those who's not truckers. And you sit here with this victim mentality. Now, damn it, what is your plan? What is your plan? You want to be home more or you want to make the money? Make up your mind. Pick your poison or continue to struggle. And this is just not pertaining to you. This is for all the other truckers who are out here and they're jumping companies. When are you going to finally just get tired and find somewhere to park your behind and be like, listen, I had to make a move from last year. I'll talk about that maybe later in this live. Where I'm at, I no longer do refrigerated freight. I'm done with refrigerated freight. I'm doing dry van. I have female okay, hold on. All right. I kind of went out for a minute. I'm not going to baby her with gloves on. Guess what? You're going to get your hands dirty. Yes, it's a male-dominated industry, but there's a lot of women out here. There's a lot of sisters out here. There's a lot of women out here now. I just seen a new female trucker. She's 23. She just came in the game. I was just in Nadia's live, and there was a female she was speaking on who just got into trucking. Okay, y'all hear me? Okay. Yeah. I'm still breaking up. Let me know. It sound good? Let me know if it sound good. Okay. Yo, Zoe, what up? Shout out to the 22 in the building. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Please hit that like, share the stream out. If you don't want to share it out, just hit the like button. That's all I ask. So, you see here in your live, you talking about you want to be home more. It's off OTR, went local and turned around and came back OTR. Why? Because the money is not the same. Now in your life, you're talking about you got to do 3-4 stops, $100 a day. So you're taking a pay cut. You know why you burnt out? Because you overthinking everything. Overthinking is the worst. Trust me, I've been there. I did the overthinking. It's hard to get yourself from overthinking everything. But what's your game plan? Because you all over the place. You're going to go do flatbed. You went and tried that. You pulled the race card. You didn't even study the rest. You didn't even study and do your test like you should because you comparing apples to oranges. Oh, I ain't had to do that at Hirschback. Well, guess what? That's not Hirschback. Then you went with your you went with your homegirl, and I remember that live when you was over there with what's her name? I think her name Pinky or something. You went to her company, your first load, you fumbled. Now you're not even there. Last time I remember. If you are there, then okay, correct me, I'm wrong. But you all over the place. And back to what I was saying. You gotta find a company that work for you. You gotta know the level of BS you can deal with. See, I can be at a company and their level of BS, I can deal with. You might not be able to deal with that. But all of this jumping, ain't you tired already? Find somewhere to be. Because do you not realize every company has its BS? You just got to find a company that you can deal with their level of BS. Then, when you do that, you sit down and you look at your finances. You look at your finances. You spend so much time worrying about what everybody else outside of your circle is doing and, and spreading your energy thin. And spreading your energy thin. Spreading your energy thin. Because you're worrying about what the shipper's getting. You're worrying about the bro. Listen, let me tell you what my brother-in-law told me. Everybody eats off the driver. Everybody eats off the driver. And you trying to change. I can't say you're trying to change, but you focus on all the wrong things. Then here's my other question. What you doing with that real estate license that you studied for, sis? Because I remember when you were studying it and I was telling you, like, yo, get it done. Make sure you study. And you got it done. And I remember coming through saying, congratulations. But what are you doing with this real estate license you've been sitting on? Because trucking is crazy right now. Let me go into it. I just pulled a load for $750. And I don't discuss what I pull or what I bring in. But what are you doing with that real estate license? If trucking is so crazy, why you have not got up and been motivated and been inspired and be inspired to like, yo, let me use that. You studied all that for what? Just so you could come on here and tell us that you got it done? Put it to use. Put it to use. Use it. You spent money to take that test for what? And here's another thing I told you in one of your lives a long time ago when me and CG was talking to you. Right? I told you, I understand you want to be home more. We all do. But when the tough get going, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, listen, some weeks, your check not going to be looking pretty. But a lot of people, you know, if you got credit card debt, a lot of people would love to have their debt paid off as of yesterday. But guess what? It don't work like that. And debt don't come overnight. And debt don't go overweight overnight. So what it is that you're chasing. Money, which you are. And guess what? That's not even helping. You're more aggravated and frustrated because you listening to what this person is making. You go over there, you don't make it. Then you be like, oh, come and tell your girl what it is like over there. What it is over there. Then you go over there and it ain't what it is. But it worked for that person, but it might not work for you. What's going on? Where your money at? That's the $1,000,000 question. Where your money at? Where your money going? What's your financial game plan? Because we hear all of this moving. You sit here, you want to put other people down, and you talking about, oh, you talk like you have experience of having multiple trucks. No, you don't. No, you don't. And please understand this. This ain't no personal thing with me and you. This is Big Brother talking to little sis. Because somebody got to tell you, even though you don't listen to us. That part. You don't listen to us. And other people might not say it, but I'm going to say it, damn it. You don't listen to us. You want us to come give you advice. You want us to pour into you, and you don't even take what we tell you. Oh, no, baby. Right? Oh, come tell your girl, come tell your, and then when we come tell you, you got pushback. So why the hell should we say anything to you? Let you go out here and bump your head. Go ahead, hard head. I don't know if you ever heard the saying hard head makes soft ass, because that's exactly what you got. Me and CG was on one of your lives together. I said, where the money at? Where your money going? Where your money going? What you doing? I sat here. At one point, I was running at a company, and I'm like, you know what? I would help you, but soon as things get crazy, you right to the complaining. You'd have been like, Sin, why you ain't tell me? Sin. And you don't want to listen. Just like the time when I was telling you about books, and you said, those of our skin, those that are not of our skin color, you can't learn nothing from. You lost. You are lost. So you telling me you went to a school where you had all black teachers? Holy damn. I be damn. Oh, I know about the smoke. Yeah, it's crazy. I saw it on the news. So if you helping family out financially, how you expect to build up your savings account? How? Because soon as your money come in, it's tapped. What happened? Oh, here's another question. What happened to the investing thing you're supposed to have been doing? What happened to that woman? What happened to that woman that's supposed to came to your channel and start showing you how to invest? Did you even start doing that? Do you even sit still at a company long enough to go sit and invest? Listen, I can post a script right now in my investment app. I'm pulling 22% back from the market. I have members in my chat right now who I taught how to invest. Like, I done got checks because it's sent from the stock market. I'm not patting myself on the back. It's just the knowledge I have. You go do this local. You want to do local to be home more. You're gonna take a pay cut. I don't see you. I'm I'm not speaking bad over you. I'm just telling you what I see from your track record. Because history seems to repeat itself when it comes to you. And I'm tired of seeing you sit up here on YouTube and use YouTube as your oh yeah, let your girl know. Why you ain't let your girl know? We don't gotta let you know nothing. We're not obligated to see. This is the thing with YouTube. People feel like like I'm supposed to be obligated to come and give you knowledge. I'm not obligated to giving you nothing. I choose to share knowledge. Just like you choose to take in whatever you want to take in as far as what me and CG and all these other truckers, Trucker Brown, and LaShawn Parks, and all these truckers that's been dropping Jews about trucking. You have a right to say, I don't agree with you, Sin. And you also have the choice, be like, you know what, you're right, Sin. Local driving is less money. I had drivers who went local, turned around, yo, this ain't working, and come right back out. And guess what? When you go drive local, you work even harder. And then in your live that you did, I think it was yesterday or last night or whenever you did it, you talking about, oh, they're going to put you in a rinky-dink hotel. But see what it is, sis? You defeated. You're defeated. I hear it. And any woman, any other woman who will listen to that live gonna be like, I hear the defeat. They gonna hear it in your voice. It's in your voice. It's in your spirit. And please stop calling yourself fat, sis. Can you please stop with that? Like, damn. Please. And if you're going to go do flatbed again, go do it. Don't tell us you're going to go do it. Tell us after you get it accomplished. Can you do that? Because again, not everybody rooting for you. You have people on your live with subliminals right in your face, and you sit there looking lost. And they talking about you right in your face. Peep game. Nobody put you on the game? Well, let me put you on the game. And here's another thing, because you like to take shots about being in the Northeast. Let me tell you something. You wouldn't be able to survive in the Northeast. Okay? Come to New York City and ride the subway. Come up the Northeast. You stay with the shady shit. And you know it. You know it. You stay with the shady. Right? And you come to the Northeast to deliver a load. And guess what? There's no trucks on the parkways in the Northeast. But again, I blame your trainer or your trainers. And wasn't you wait a minute. I could be tripping. No, I'm not tripping. Wasn't you a trainer at one point? Oops. So what did you teach your students? How many students did you have? I only had 2. My first student still trucking. Shout out to the mayor. I just spoke to him the other day. He's still trucking. He's still at night. My second student, life happened. Life happened to her. Life happened to my second student. Didn't want to listen to me. I said, slow down. Slow down. Guess what? She got caught in following all this YouTube stuff. Back then. Right? She trucked herself right out of trucking. Sure did. Trucked herself right out the game. Now, we all have different paths. I'm not perfect. I had tons of ups and downs in trucking. And I'm listen, I'm not ashamed, and I'm not afraid to talk about my downfalls in trucking because I want to worry about my ego. Okay? I've been in the hole out here. Okay? It's people I seen come in this game after me, got a truck before me. Guess what? Congratulations. But it wasn't my time. It was things that I had to go through to learn because of my path. See, we don't know what your path is. We don't know what God has written for you. And at the end of the day, you don't give yourself enough credit because you're still out here trucking. Listen, congratulations. I'm proud of you because you didn't give up. I know men who gave up because they wanted to be home. They was worrying about they want to be home. They worrying about sex more than trying to get somewhere in life. And this is before I got into trucking, when I was working at the airport. And you know what? You sit here and you discourage other men and women who could be watching you in the clouds and never drop down. If you're going to talk about the ups and downs of trucking, be honest. Listen, y'all, I decided to go get food, so it caused me to be late for my load. Listen, y'all, I decided to go get me an apartment, and that was a bad financial decision. Listen, y'all, I went and bought an old truck. AC didn't work. I had to sell it. And I'm not putting you on the spot because you already put this out. This is just regurgitated information you done gave us. You know how women feel right now because of you? Do you really do it even matter? Do you even care? You're setting women back 1,000 years. You know what? Shout out to all the women who's grinders. Shout out to all the women out here who know if you don't put your foot to that pavement, nothing is going to happen, and it's on you. Shout out to the women who had to raise their kids because that man wasn't there. Shout out to the women who had to sit there and get it out the mud and nobody was going to give it to them. They was like, I refuse to go get on the system. I'm going to get it. You know what, Nadia? Damn it, you read my mind. You have no accountability for your actions and decisions. None. And then you sit here and you talk to us like we're the failing ones. Oh, I forgot the trucker name, but he was dropping some Jews on your channel. When he said, yo, I can't wait for a lot of these truckers complaining to get out of the truck, and damn it, you know what? You always complaining. You always complaining. You know what? I'm gonna be, God damn it, let me be real. Let me be real. I come to your channel because I want to see what new company you going to next, damn it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest. Today, you know what? I ain't sugarcoating it. I want to see you win, but every time I turn around, you're draining. You hella draining. I don't even want. I don't even try to come to your channel. That's Mario Carwell. Yep. You training. You are draining. Yo, let me take a pause real quick. Let me address something real quick, cause I'm on it today. Hey yo, Spiky, what's good, yo? What's good? Let me talk to you, big brother, little sister. That let me put it. Let me be honest with you. That shit that you said on your channel a few months ago, that shit was not cool at all. People really fucked with you like that. And for you to come out your face the way you did, you foul. Get it together, sis. Because you know we really cared about you. And you dead ass wrong for the way you came out. Now let me proceed back to the regular schedule. Next. So on that note, get it together. You owe a public apology. And if you do it, great. If you don't, oh well, you ain't gotta worry about us fucking with you. That part. And I'm just being honest with you. Because that was foul. And you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to go into the particulars. Done with this shit with this YouTube. People with the fucking bullshit. Fuck it. I ain't keeping it clean no more. Let's go. Now. Let me take a sip of my kombucha. I'm down to a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, Brandy. Yeah. Had nothing but love. Had nothing but love. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get up there, go see Spiky. That's like little sisters. And then turn around like, yeah, fuck your blessings. Yo, you hella foul. You hella foul. You need to go get the devil out your playground. For real, because you in a fucked up spot right now. It's all right. You don't come back. It's all right. But I'm going to be real with you, and I ain't going to sugarcoat nothing with you. That was foul, and that shit was unnecessary. And I hope you sit on your shoulders and have you reevaluate your life. Sometimes you really just got to address motherfuckers' head up. You know, the next thing I'm gonna do when I'm out and someone see me, be like, yo, Sin, you don't post no more. I'm gonna be like, nah, you don't watch no more. That's what it really is. Yo, Sin, you ain't been putting up no video. Nah, you ain't been watching. Or you unsubscribed. But that's fine. For real. Now, back to Shape World 15. Yeah, do better. Get your life together, do better. Because we don't have to feel sorry for you. We don't know you. We ain't your friends. We ain't grow up in your neighborhood. We got close because you pop up in the live with us. You cool. We shout you out. We came to your channel. We supported you. We encouraged you. And for you to turn around and shit on us and spit in our face with the disrespect, get the fuck out of here with that. When we really cared about you, this YouTube shit real funny, y'all. I'm the grand wizard with this shit. Soon as people come ride with you, they sit in your chat, they get on the lives. I know I'm getting off topic, damn it. Let me finish this. They come get their 1,000 views, or they try to get their 1,000 views, and then they jump the fucking ship. Yep. Jump, gotta go. Gotta go. Had a whole woman talking about she want to fucking interview me and never watch a video, don't know shit about me. I want to know everything about you. Guess what? Never watched none of my videos. The fuck? Shout out to Jay Dunn. I got to use some. What the fuck? The fuck? All right, but anyway, back on topic. Sorry, y'all. I had to let that off. I had to let that off. Because it's bullshit. It's a lot of bullshit with this YouTube. So, how many hours I've been up here? Because I don't want to burn your ears. All right, 47 minutes. Okay. We doing good. Nah, Nadia, fuck that shit. I'm fucking tired of it. Because that shit really hurt my motherfucking feelings. We really fucked with her. And for her to do that old foul bullshit, man, yo, I wish you the best. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to pray for you. Because she knows she won't. No, she won't. Now, back to Shape World 15 and her live. You in New York State. You've been up to the Northeast. Do you not trip plan? Oh, please tell me you trip plan. Please tell me you trip plan. Please tell me you not just relying on your truck and GPS. Do you not know that these truck and GPSs go out? So what happens if your GPS go out? You don't got a road atlas book? I got one. I saw Nadia do a whole short, and she had a road atlas book on her trucking steering wheel. Okay? She do that. Yo, our GPS sits in this window and that sun is beaming on that unit. That sun beams on it. That sun beams on the unit. It's times where my GPS went out in the middle of a trip. And you can't just rely on Google Maps, because Google Maps is set up for cars. You could end up going somewhere with a low clearance. And you know what? I'm glad you got out of there without getting a ticket. And again, I blame your trainer or your trainers for not stressing to you. As a professional truck driver, you're supposed to have a road atlas book. But you know what? You gave me a great video. Because you know what? I'm going to do a tutorial for new drivers, because I've been reaching out to a lot of new drivers. I'm not worrying about the drivers that's already where they at. Right? Because a lot of drivers that's at the amount of time in the game with me really don't watch each other. I've been reaching out to new drivers, telling new drivers, hey, put money up, because something's going to happen. And then you always pull in this race card. Let me address that. Oh, because they didn't do it to the white guy. They didn't do it to the white lady. It's like every company you go to, all suddenly you're the person. Oh yeah, we got a victim right here. Oh, we got a punching bag right here. You always the victim. You ain't never wrong. You will never take no accountability, and you, like I say, you never wrong. Oh no, baby, they didn't want to see me make it. Oh no. Come on, look, your Google Maps will have you on the parkway. Thank you. And do you realize that your Google Maps is giving you a different ETA to your destination versus your truck GPS? Because Google Maps could be it's regulated for a car speed, so that highway could be 70 miles per hour, but truck speed could be 65 miles per hour. And yes, 15 minutes after your appointment time, you're late. Oh, I'm only 15 minutes, you're late. Guess what? If you going to go catch Amtrak and they say your train leave at 7 o'clock, you get there 7:15 and the train not there, guess what? You're late. Get it together. When are you going to finally just get it together? And stop being so happy that other people failing. Oh no, Sin, I'm not happy. I can hear you right now. And please do a live and reply. Or tap in with, or come into this live, leave a comment saying when you going live again, and me and you can get on a panel together and we can go and we can have a discussion. I'll bring other people up. I'm gonna throw an alley-oop. I'm gonna throw an alley-oop right now. Hey Trinity, when you get a chance, do a live and discuss all the things that you've been through as a female truck driver out here, all the ups and downs. How with all the good shit? What was all the trials and tribulations you had to deal with as a female trucker? Alley-oop, there you go. I'm gonna throw you the ball. It's in your court now. Please do that for me. Right? Because she like to play this race card. Oh, because, they don't want to see me make it. These Midwest companies is racist. Come on. Come on. And guess what? It's so many drivers moving, we don't have to pick you. Do you not understand it? We don't have to pick you. We don't have to hire you. Truck school is a breeding farm of drivers. They don't have to pick you. And stop going to another company thinking they're going to let you slide because the last company let you slide because you ain't finished your computer tests. Two different companies. So what if it's two different fields? Flatbed or reefer, don't matter. Don't matter. Oh, here's another thing that you done beat us in the head with. What you got your real estate, license. Congratulations, I'm proud of you for that. When you gonna use it? Because if trucking is not giving it to you, maybe you should be trucking and working on trying to sell property. Well, sell a house. Get into Airbnb. You down in Houston, right? Ain't Houston popping? Ain't Houston jumping? Huh? According to you? Why not? Then you don't jump companies, and a lot of us did. So don't feel bad. You're not by yourself. I jumped companies. When I knew it was time to go, or I fell behind, or You know, when my truck went down and I wasn't going to rebuild the engine, I moved on. Then I went to another company, booking my own loads, looking at the load board until the girl in payroll started messing up all the drivers. And guess what? I ended up 30,000. No, sorry, 32,000 in the hole on the lease. Not lease purchase, on the lease. Yes, and you can talk about it. I give you the rights. Credit cards was my credit cards was maxed out. See, I'm not just going to talk about you, not talk about what I've been through, because that's not how I do things. The girl sitting here, I take a week off, I come back out. When you come back out, when you got a lease truck or a lease purchase, you got fixed costs. The girl in payroll, they take half, send me the other half, right? So when I get my settlement, I get my check, and this is when you assume this is what happened when you don't go looking. You see what I'm doing, Shay? It's called accountability. Listen to me. You ready? So I take a week off. I come back out, get my settlement. I see my net pay. I'm like, okay, my fixed cost is covered, right? Time going on, I'm running, take off again, time running, and I'm running and running. I take off again. Then one day I start noticing like $400 come out. I'm like, what the hell is this $400? Then another time, it'd be a little bit more or it'd be a little bit less. I'm like, what the hell is this? Call payroll. Guess what? Oh, you in the, I call one of the managers. He was like, you in the hole? I said, hell no, I ain't in the hole. Come to find out, they not taking all the fixed costs. And instead of calling us and other drivers at the company, they taking half, sending us the other half instead of saying, hey, Sinister, your fixed cost is $1,200. Do you want us to take this whole check or do you need something? I ain't need it. I have money put away because one thing I learned being in trucking for 8 years, shit happens. Put your money up because shit is going to happen. Right? Shit is going to happen. So I'm running, and guess what happens? Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. I caught one flat tire. Guess what? I was leased. Here's what I've learned. Also, because I didn't finish, let me take accountability and tell you what I've learned. And I'm 8 years in the game. And I don't listen. I don't care who talk about it, because y'all already know what my channel give. I don't talk about what money I make, but I'll tell you what a bill costs. Why? Because this helps drivers who come watch me know, like, yo, you know what? I remember Sin saying this. I'm at the company, the lease truck, MHC is charging us cents per miles for the lease truck. Now, I never had that situation until I was at that company. Everywhere else, you pay your rental, you pay for the rental, and you go about your business. Now, everything was good until that war jumped off. When that war jumped off, fuel went up, rates plummet, and I was in the hole. This is last year, y'all. This is last year. Hear me out. Because if I'm going to talk about what she got going on, I'm going to talk about what happened and what I've done. Look, Sean said it right here. I remember them days leasing that Prime. So Sean, so I'm on point. Everybody ain't doing good. Don't let this YouTube shit fool you. Don't let this YouTube shit fool you. Look, Trinity said, hell yeah, send me. That was me. So I like the company I was at because I was able to book my own loads. I got to see the load board. I liked it there. I didn't want to leave. I'm running my ass off to try to get out the hole. Quarter flat, turned around, got that fixed. That's coming out the settlement. Turn around, I'm running. I caught another flat on a different tire. Had to get roadside service to come out at a weigh station because DOT said, oh, one of your tires is flat. The guy came out, kicked the tire, said, yo, your inner tire is flat. Go around back. He didn't cite me. He said, but you got to get that fixed. Guess what? Had to call for roadside service to come do my tire. Now I got another tire. Damn it, I go all the way to Arizona. I'm coming out of Arizona. I pull into a TA that's on 40. I pull through the spot. Next morning I wake up. The first two tires was on the tractor. I pull into this TA, shut down for the day, wake up the next morning, ready to go. Guess what, y'all? I got a big ass screw in my trailer tire, completely flat. Now I got 3 tires, brand new, y'all. For those who's been leased, y'all know. Y'all know. So I said, okay, you know what, Lord? If it's time for me to move, just give me a sign. Yo, after a while, y'all, I parked the truck. I was parked in Connecticut. Why run? Because now I'm just joyriding. Because anything that I pull, all that money was going back to debt. So why run? Now, both my credit cards was maxed out. I wasn't bringing in no checks. I had to sell my stocks. I had to sell my stocks just so I can put money, so I could try to make a, listen, wait, I'm jumping apart. Had to sell my stocks. I speak to Avis, right? Because I remember Avis let you rent cars with a debit. So the guy's like, yeah, you can do it with a debit. I go to the airport to go get the car. They said, oh, no, you need a major credit card. I said, well, the representative from Avis told me I could come here and rent the car with a debit card. Oh, sorry, we need a major credit card. So guess what? I'm stuck. Now I got the truck back to the company. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Right? I'm like, I can't stay here because this ain't working no more. So I go in my stocks. I sell my stocks, and I had and my bank account was 900 in the negative. So I said, you know what? Let me make a payment to my credit card to give me enough so I could get a rental. Yo, I made a payment from my Chase account to pay the credit card so I can go ahead and get a rental. I managed to get the rental. Chase said, hold up. Give us that money back. So I get to Chicago because I go up to Chicago to go. Now, this is right around Thanksgiving. I never went home for Thanksgiving last year, y'all. My family was looking forward to me coming home because I was on the road all the way from March. So last year I didn't even make it home for Thanksgiving. Everybody like, where you at? Where you at? And I'm like, yo, I can't make it. I had no money to go make it. The only money I had enough of was to go from one company to go to the next company to get back on my feet. So this year, guess what I'm doing? I'm playing recovery. You see how that is? Accountability. You see how that works? I ain't moving the goalposts, right? It ain't up there swanging. It ain't swanging. I miss credit card payments. And then guess what happens now? Interest rate is up. My credit card is behind. I missed the payment. Credit score went from, well, where was I at? 650. I went all the way back down to a five. What was it? 547. I went from 650 all the way back down to 547. I'm behind. My credit card utilization is high. Now I gotta move to another company. Then I gotta cover my hotel because I'm going into another company as lease because I'm not going back to being a company driver because I know what I saw on that load board. But you see what I'm not doing? I'm not pocket watching what the shippers and the brokers is making. I gotta figure out how the hell I'm gonna recover myself. Yes, thank you for posting the you know what I'm talking about, the comments. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm listen. You so shape. You're not the only one out here dealing with things. But damn it, you gotta stop crying. You choose to get in trucking. Oh, look at who's here. Yo, Owen. Um, you know what? Nadia, can you pull the link to this live? No. Oh, Owen. Nah. All right. So from March, I just went home February. February. I wasn't able to go home for Thanksgiving. I told my sister, she was like, oh, everybody was here. We was looking for you. You know, everybody was here. And I told my sister, I said, you know what? I promise you this. This is gonna be the last goddamn Thanksgiving I miss with the family from this point on. I don't give a damn what the hell's going on in the world. I'm gonna make it home. Cause see, Thanksgiving is a big thing to our family. All right, thank you, Nadia. So Owen, because I know you be over in shape, and this live is inspired because of shape. And it's not about bashing her, but we gotta be real. Every time she come live, she always tell us what she getting ready to go do. Then when she go do it and it don't work out, she pulls this race card. Oh, they don't want to see her. They don't want to see me make it, baby. They don't want to see me make it. So I don't want to just sit and talk about what she got going on and not speak on what I had going on. And I know you be over there. And you drop and you say what you need to say. How many companies are you gonna continue to keep jumping, sis? How many more times you gonna sit here and play, oh, cause I'm a dark-skinned female? Stop it. Okay? Stop it. That's what you need to do. Stop it. Anybody want to grab the link? Please come up. Any female want to come up from a female perspective as far as getting it out the mud? There you go. Hold up. Yo, hold on.
Yo, what up, bro?
Yo, what? Talk to me. Am I wrong?
Yeah, man. You kind of wrong just a little bit.
Okay. 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 I can accept that.
Yeah, that's all you want to know.
No, I want to hear your take.
I mean,
What I'm wrong on?
because Brandy Smith said you wrong,
Huh?
huh?
I was saying what is it that I'm wrong on?
Oh no, I'm getting dressed for work right now.
Oh, okay. No, I was talking about shape moving different companies and then tell us she gonna go do this
Oh no, that's all
and
right, man. You can move from company to company. I do it all the
right,
time.
right, right. Right. That's right. We
Yeah.
all done moved. We
Most of
all
the
done
time,
moved.
I only last maybe about 60 days at a company before I get fired.
Okay. Are you struggling?
Yeah, I'm struggling right now. I still live with my mother.
Okay. She's struggling. I'm playing catch up. But she go to different companies and there's always a race card pulled. Oh, but because I'm a I'm a dark skinned female, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But then but,
I
but
heard her
didn't
say
finish.
that, but why? I don't understand why she
I
using
mean,
her
the
race
white man
though.
got their foot on our neck. I do understand that. The white man got their foot on our neck. These white supremacists at these companies.
But that's not every company though.
That's
That's
every
what I'm
company.
saying.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Mm. Hold on. Let me add. Hey Nadia.
Hey, Nadia.
Hey, Nadia.
All right, she probably got to come back up. Well, she can add herself because she that because the thing
Oh my
is,
God, I wasn't trying to come up here.
nah. I'll tell you, keep your ass in G Nation. Um,
Hey
no,
y'all.
but come on. I need to hear it from a female perspective. Brandy's up here, Nadia up here.
Oh God.
I think
Come
it's
on.
exactly what you
Nope.
said it is, saying I think it depends on what kind of bullshit you want to put up with. You
Right.
yeah, you like he said you may have to leave from one company and go to another company, but you're gonna put up with some bullshit no matter what company you go to. You're gonna deal with something.
Something you got to just figure out what level of bullshit you willing to tolerate.
Right.
She's been trucking 6 years. I'm trucking. I don't want to keep jumping. I'm trying to rebuild my savings from touching it when I had to make moves. And we all got things that happen in life. You gotta touch your savings. If you got savings, or you might have to sell your stock because you gotta you gotta make a move.
So I know when I started in trucking,
Oh, and you gotta close down one of your screens. Which one are you on? Are you on the second one?
me,
No, Owen. Oh, there he is.
Hmm.
Owen is the okay. So I think Owen is here. And
I
let me
think you can have
remove
people,
him
right,
here.
Nadia? Okay.
Hold on, taking him out. Here's Trinity. Hey, sis. Trinity, is that you? Unmute yourself.
Hey, yeah, it's me.
Hey.
Sorry, I was trying to
Hey,
get ready
Trinity.
Uh-oh.
for
Can,
work as a woman in trucking.
Please, yes. Please, y'all.
see, because I was going to say
Listen,
something, but I don't want to say anything because I am not an
Say it.
active trucker. But I do
Yeah,
have
but you
some
know
things.
what? You done been around us long enough to know. We not gonna no, you're not gonna slide with that.
Uh,
Yep, I'm
no,
not
don't
letting you
beat
slide
me
with
up
that.
in the chat, but this is what I'm going to say because I've been
You
saying it for a very long time. Just as an observer, right? A business owner, um, a multicultural woman, right?
Right.
I can say this, that you sit us back years, centuries, uh, well beyond the 60s and before, because as women, we just was able to vote in the 60s. Okay. And we've made it this far. And that wasn't too long ago. You cannot use you being a black woman as every single crutch. This is in general now. You can't use that as a crutch. Here's the thing about it. We are not only just black, that's a strike against us right there. But women, on top of it, it's a double strike. We are at the bottom of the totem pole. And that's a
With pay
fact. That's not
also.
an opinion.
With pay
That's right,
and,
exactly.
and with
Exactly.
pay.
But you put black woman, a black person, that's one, and then a black female, that's two. It hurts my soul every time I hear her say, you know, they did that to me, baby, because I'm a black woman. Because I sat and watched the life. I'm gonna say it because me and her, we're not talking right now, and I'm cool with it because once you insult me, I'm over it, right? But I'm gonna say this. I sat and listened to a video about flatbed trucking, and the issue was, here's the issue. The issue was that there were videos to watch in training before you get out and do whatever, yes? And that she needed to do at least 6 more videos. Well, her thing was she laughed about it in the hotel saying, I missed a couple of videos at other places for refrigerated. And I said to you, I asked you, Sin, I said, isn't those videos going to be different from refrigerated because it's flatbedding? Don't you have to learn how to do certain things? Like you got to get out that truck at least every 2 hours or so and retarp and redo some things, right? So those
Mm-hmm.
videos are going to be completely different. How about you just do the job? They tell you to watch the videos when you're in the hotel while you're sitting on YouTube to let everybody know what your next plan is, and you're laughing on YouTube. That could have easily knocked out the hours that you needed for these videos, right? Because when you tally up the time that she's on YouTube on those lives, she could have got those videos done. Then she used the
That
excuse
part.
of, oh, they could have reminded me. They do this every week. That was their job to remind me. Nobody needs to remind you. Nobody needs to remind you because they said that the videos needed to be done at a certain time. So by the time they get to you on Monday, they said, F it. They said, F it, send her home. And the first thing she did when she got up on the camera, and it broke my entire soul, she said, I don't know. It was white men with bellies bigger than mine. They was fatter. They was looking like this and everything. They was look like they ain't washed it, and they did that to me. I already knew when I was going over there that it was a racist area. I knew what they was gonna do automatically. And so I know what it is. I know what time we on, baby. This is her exact words in that video. I know what time
Yep.
we on. They did this to me because I'm a black woman. That's all
But
that was about. That had nothing to do with you being a black woman and everything for you to do with you not showing up in your own life
right,
at this moment. That's what
you
it
not
is
doing what you supposed to do to keep
supposed
your
to
job.
do. And
Yeah.
so every time I sat in her chat. I used to love being in her chat and supporting her. And she said once, I was saying some things about business, right? It's good to have your feet wet in different areas, right? You just can't do trucking. You should get involved in other things. She's also a licensed real estate agent, I believe. So I was like, that's dope. And
Yes.
I'm like, you
She
should
got the
open up,
license. Yep.
right? I was like, you should open up your mind, do always, look at this. And I forgot what else I was saying. And she said, oh, baby, you don't understand. This is trucking. This is, and then a guy had said that he can help her with
Damn,
something. And
Sean, you're
she
right.
said, remember? And she said, oh, she said, right, he's right. So she said, somebody said they can help her with some part of trucking. It was something that when Baby Blue was down. And she said, oh, no, baby, you can't help me. We're not even doing the same thing. We're not even in, this different businesses. You can't teach me nothing. You can't, and I said, damn, you can learn from everybody, from anybody in business alone. This is how you win in life, through your failures. Through your failures, you got to fall on your face and get back up, dust your kneecaps off and keep moving. But you don't get settled anywhere long enough to sow your seeds and water your garden.
Yep.
You don't. You don't. But like I said in the comments, I said some people do not listen. They don't. What did I write? I wrote something like they just don't. People don't listen. They want to respond. That's what it is. And with her, I realized she always, if you notice, she always has an answer.
Yeah, they
But then
listen to
you don't.
respond, not
Right,
listen
They
right.
listen
to.
You
to
notice
to
respond.
that,
Yeah.
Brandy? Always quick to
yeah,
respond. But how about you just say, damn it, you know what? You could be right. Instead of the only thing that she's willing to, and I'm gonna say it, fuck it. I'm gonna say it right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Sin. I'm up here cursing up here. Listen,
Nah,
here's the
fuck
thing.
it. Nah, I already opened that can of worms.
Here's the
Fuck it. We
thing.
said it's all we speaking on is what she already done told us.
Right, right. The things that she's not willing to listen to is one thing, but then what she wants to know people's experiences at companies, and your experience is gonna be different from somebody else, girl. You
I
can't
had
take this
to.
Bible. And
I
then
had.
the things that you look at as quote unquote Bible when it comes to trucking is the girls with the BBLs with the little sucked in waist and things, and they on Instagram and they standing in front of a mansion with 25,000 limos and trucks and all this stuff. You don't know how they really living. But
Right.
that's the goal. Like stop living for the dollar. It has to be a passion first, because if something is your passion and something that you love, you are willing to sacrifice all and fail in it, because you know why? You love it so much. I failed, but damn it, I'm gonna get back up and do it again. Instead, you're
Yep.
looking at, and you don't want to go through the gripe. You want to go from the beginning, from point A to point Z right away. And it don't work like that. And that's depressing.
Yeah, I had to finally just unsubscribe from the channel because every time I got up there, it was always negative talk, and she put me in a mind, like she brought me down from ever wanting to try and go back to get my license back to becoming a trucker.
Oh
Baby,
damn.
Brandy, do you remember? Do you remember a good friend of mine's up here, uh Miss
Miss
Terrell?
Terrell.
Miss
Yeah.
Terrell. Miss Terrell became a trucker. Shout out to her. Her name is I believe it's Big Sexy Red now. Trucker
Uh-huh.
Sexy Red. Well, anyway, she had hit me up behind the scenes and she said, "Can you please connect me to some women, Nadia, in trucking? Because I know you're in that area." And I was like, "Oh, I only know a couple of them, not know them in the sense like, hey, girl, we call on the phone, but it was a couple others." And I said, "One I know I will not share it is this one, because you know what? She dropped down in my chat when Miss Terrell was on my panel, and she said, 'Why would you want to become a trucker? Like, why would you want?'" That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then the story that she had gave a long time ago. Oh, I've been listening, baby. And she said that she had a trainee, somebody that she was actually training. She was so depressing in the damn truck that the girl quit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
There's power in the tongue. There's power in the tongue. If I say to you, I'm gonna get in this raggedy ass truck and I'm gonna do this and it ain't gonna take me far and this, that, and the third, and my fat ass and this, you know what I mean? Like, you're speaking power over your whole journey, your situation. Sometimes you know that saying, like, you gotta psych yourself into stuff. Like, damn it, you know what? Yeah, I'm a big girl. I'm gonna get on this damn flatbed and I'm gonna turn it out. You hear me? Damn it,
Exactly.
I'm gonna do the damn thing. Even if I'm scared, I'm gonna do the damn thing. And I'm sure she can.
One thing I can say, as scared as I was about starting my channel and posting stuff on my channel, I'm very thankful to you and Sin. I know I'm not as active on it as I should be, but if it had not been for you and Sin being as positive with me as you were, I probably would have never posted as much stuff up there as I have been.
Oh wow. Well, you know we love you, girl. You know I love you down. I'm
Yeah.
happy
My,
you're
my
back. I missed
sister,
you.
my sister,
What
she had
and
been
you know,
saying for months,
Yeah.
"Sis, why don't you post the stuff that you create, on YouTube?" And I'm like, no, I'm kind of shy. She was like, "Well, just give it to me and let me do it. Let me post." And I'm like, no, no.
Right.
So I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta
Oh, I'm,
depend on
I'm
other
grateful for
people.
you, sis. Oh, look at beautiful Trinity. Hey. I done said
Hey.
enough. I'm back in my polka dot virtual truck. I'm blowing off doors and things. Okay.
There you go. That part.
Yeah. Now I'm going on mute.
Go ahead,
I don't know
Trinity,
you.
because I know. And Trinity, how long you been trucking?
6 years.
Oh, damn. Okay. Floor is yours. Am I wrong, Trinity?
Nah, you spoke my language a while ago. Like I don't really talk about it, and maybe that's something I should do. And I think I haven't talked about it because there's so many people in trucking in different
Do.
communities that are judgmental.
Yeah.
Huh? They
They-
so
I said
judgmental.
you should. You should, because you don't know what young female is watching you right now that's considering on coming in the game.
Yeah.
I
I
throw the ball to
I
you.
I got into it because I met a lady. She was like 4'6", and she was driving an 18-wheeler. I met her at a rest area, and if I hadn't have stopped and talked to her, I never would have went to Swift.
And how do you feel about it now?
I know a lot of people talk junk about Swift, but I never had any problems with them while I was there. Um, it just so happens that I had a massive stroke. Um, so I'm not truck driving right now because of that. But I think
But
if
you
I
can
had not a if I had not a had the stroke, I still probably would either be with Swift or I probably would be driving on my own.
But do you realize that you don't even have to be a truck driver? Just the fact that you got some knowledge of it, there's so many other things you could do. You could open up a truck driving school. That's so needed right now with them taking 18-year-olds now. I got three friends that just opened up a truck driving school, and I've been helping them move their trucks, get the trucks registered, all this craziness just on my free time.
Wow.
So you never
That's
know the
awesome.
experience that you did have. It might not put you back in the driver's seat, but you could be on the other end of it. So take that experience and find out a way that you could keep your CDL. Ain't nothing wrong with keeping it, even if you don't use it. But at
Yep.
least if you have something you bring to the table in the industry. You see what I'm saying? You could flip it
Yeah,
in different ways.
Yep. You can be a broker. You can be a broker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's so many,
You
so many.
and she was gonna go be a broker. She was gonna be a broker because I remember she said she was gonna do that. Then she was gonna get her own authority. I remember she said she was gonna do that. She got the real estate done. Yo, Owen, you can hit the link, come back up. You had
You know,
you
you
had
can.
two channels open. Well, two
You,
panels open. But you
it
welcome
don't
to
mean
come
you
back up.
can't
I
go.
know he said he was getting ready.
Yeah. You can still buy a truck and just be an owner and put a driver in it. I mean, like you're not. You're really not limited. The good thing is you got your CDL. You don't have to go back to school and stuff for it. Just flip it. Just like instead of like say selling houses, people like to flip houses. See, so
let me tell you how awesome God is. I don't have my CDLs anymore because I let them lapse. So I'm actually gonna have to go back to school. But because I went to school and got my CDL, it caused my cousin to go. She didn't have her CDL at first, but she went and bought a truck. She bought a box truck and put a driver
Hmm.
in her truck. And now she's working on getting her CDL. And she did it because she saw me go to truck driving school.
You never know who's
that's
watching you.
great.
You
See,
never know who's watching you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and you know what? You ain't gotta have a CDL. You ain't even gotta go back to school, girl. Do something else that don't require you to drive, but still be in the industry.
Yeah,
You know
man.
how many people are coming out and just buying trucks and don't even know how to drive? I got three people right here in my city that opened three truck driving schools and don't know ish about trucking. They just got the business. And I ain't lying. They got the business
Right?
plan. They got the business mentality, and they will
They're
make it work.
virtual truckers, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I-
Ain't
and,
no
and
wrong with it.
nothing wrong with it. So there's just you don't have to have a CDL to do a lot of things in trucking. That's what I'm saying. So don't let that stop you. But again, Look, you was a blessing for somebody else.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all
Not
something.
even knowing.
My y'all wanna know why I'm trucking? Y'all, yes, I don't think I ever even told anybody. I was I got computer degrees, right? And I worked for the bank for 15 years.
Mm.
I can go back tomorrow, get my 15 years back at any time, and be retired in 5 more years, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I found out my grandsons, other grandma, daddy
Daddy
style,
style.
huh? Huh? What you say?
Okay,
What you
there you
say?
go. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh, I
Oh,
found out
I
my
found
grand.
Uh-oh,
my
you got
grand.
it. You have
You got it.
echo.
You have echo.
Let me put my
Let me
head.
put my head.
I know this. Hold on, hold on. I'm walking, talking, and chewing bubble gum at the same time. No, I found out my
Hold on
grandson's
one
other
second,
grandmother
Trinity. Hold on one
is my.
second, Trinity.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes you got to hit the block.
Oh,
Y'all tell
she
me
said
when y'all
looking
ready.
up for contacts. I
Oh,
mean for
Shay, Shay,
Yo,
contacts.
come grab the link, cause this live is inspired by you. I just want you to know.
Yeah, that's the sis, man. That's the sis. I don't
Okay, go
know,
ahead.
bro. Brother Sin, I'm breaking up.
No, you sound good.
Yeah. No, no, you good.
Okay,
I think
Trinity.
I think it's on Sin's end. No, I was just gonna say real quick. My grandson's other grandmother.
I'm rolling at the moment,
I don't know if y'all can hear me,
so
Yep,
cause
we can hear.
I might. I
oh,
don't know.
my grandson's other grandmother on the daddy side
I'm
called me one day and told me she was driving trucks.
going
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, that's what's
And
up.
and
out,
and she a black woman.
but
Now hold up, she a black woman too, right? We speaking on race, right? She a black woman. And one day we got to talking, and I'm a money person. I'm a numbers person, right? We got to talking, and when she was telling me what the owner operators were making, it wasn't even but a no-brainer for me. I was stagnant in my career. In order to move up in the corporate world, somebody would have had to die off, retire. That's how long I have been in that department. I was at the highest rank I could go without somebody dying. So I said, you know what? I quit my whole job, got with somebody to teach me how to drive. I didn't go to truck driving school, didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just took a chance. Quit my job of 15 years, got in a truck with somebody I met through her, got in the oil field,
right,
got straight into the oil field, got my permit, driving in the oil field with my permit. I took the last bit of my savings and invested in that. It took me 3 times to get my license. I almost gave up, you know.
took me four
So
times to get my license.
you
I'm
know what I'm
glad you
saying?
didn't.
And
It took me
and
twice.
and I cried when I got it. I cried and I said, "Lady, can you give me just a minute?" I said, "I gotta thank God."
Yeah,
I said, "I just need a minute." We had just stopped, and when she told me I passed, I cried. It was it was the struggle I
I
had to
did
go
too.
through just to get it. And the fact that I left a stable job working from home every day before COVID even came. I was working from home every day. I had a cake job. I got into trucking in the oil field. She was doing reefer and she became a trainer. You see what I'm saying? Black woman out here getting it. Hello?
we can hear
Oh,
Yep,
you.
I'm
oh, my
listening. I know
headset.
that's
Trinity,
right, sis. I'm
Trinity,
listening.
Trinity, hold on. Let me read this. Let me put
Go
this.
ahead.
Let me put this up. You want to know it's from the heart? It's about your last life. And are you, of course, it's from the heart because you constantly been moving. You got to take accountability for why things don't work. You gotta stop pocket watching and worrying about what the broker is making, what the shipper is making. You gotta get you straight. You can't worry about what they making. And if trucking is that bad, you got your real estate license. When you gonna use that? Now this is big brother talking to little sis, because I'm older than you. How many more times do you want to move? Because I know I'm tired of moving. Now things happen where you gotta move and change, but now you gotta find somewhere. You gotta find somewhere to the level of every company has this bullshit, right? Right?
She said you got the answer, Sin.
I agree with that. There's shit in everybody's backyard. It's just what you choose to want to deal with.
I,
Mm.
That's what she
you
said.
you know what? Hey Shape, how about you grab the link? You welcome to come up.
Yeah, nobody's gonna attack. I'm gonna go on mute.
Nah, and
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
go
not
on
even
mute
what
too.
this is
Yeah,
not even
I'm
what
mute.
this is not even what that's about. But we sit here and you always, yo, come let your girl know. Come let your girl know. We spoke to you many times, but you choose not to listen. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You chasing the money, you chasing the money, you chase. I remember when CG you was gonna go right in the flatbed. CG told you, wait. Oh no, baby, I gotta go. I gotta see what it is. He's telling you wait till after this particular moment. I think it was after the winter, right? Listen, everything I spoke on you about, for whoever reaching out to you, like, yo, sitting over there talking about you, yeah, I talked about you. I talked about how you get on this YouTube and you tell us what you're going to do next. Do it first, accomplish it, then come tell us. Because everybody ain't rooting for you to win. Do you not realize that? You could grab the link. Don't stay keyboard gangster. Grab the link, come talk to me. Come talk to me. Pull your pants up, come talk to me. I'm not gonna handle you with baby gloves. You out here in trucking, we all dealing with something in trucking. Yep. And you welcome to go live on your channel and come and reply to this live. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna sit here and constantly agree with you. You wanna go do this local thing, right? From what you were saying in your live. I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to you. You
Oh,
wanna you wanna say,
she said she's in the store right now.
oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
wanna go do the local thing, but then you're gonna take a pay cut, Shape. Yes, I understand you want to be home more, but you gotta pick your poison. You gotta pick your poison. You said, all right, I've been in trucking 6 years. I should have already had my fleet. Guess what? Sometimes it don't work like that, sis. Sometimes you got to go through things because a lot of times failure, Nadia, what is it?
Failure is that's it. That's the key to success. That's the only way to success, really. You gotta fail. You gotta go through a couple of hard times. It teaches you and it shows you the way.
Trinity's been trucking 6 years. Now, and then I was waiting to see you get this flatbed thing accomplished. And when you did the live, because I reached out to you, like, can I use this? Because I wanted to point out what you've done wrong. I don't have all the answers. I made my mistakes. I'm going to continue to make my mistakes. But I know one thing. I'm in the game 8 years, going on 9 this month. I'm tired of moving. I'm finally I'm at a company where my paycheck is not messed up. Because everyone that has messed up paycheck.
So hold on a second. So she's not gonna come up. She's in the store, but she's gonna type
Right.
away in the chat, right? So she says you really was being encouraging. So I'm guessing that's I don't
A
know.
dig? Is
I
that a
don't know.
dig?
Is that
Is it a dig because I don't come to your channel? I don't come on your lives no more?
The last thing I seen her type was, "I hear you already been attacking." I don't see anything else.
wait, but who said you was attacking? Somebody went back and told her you was attacking her? Was we I don't think none of us was up here attacking. Who went back
No.
and said that she was being attacked?
I think maybe that's just how she feels, but if she
Yeah.
listened to the whole live, she would
Yeah, I
see
hope not.
that
I hope not.
he came straight out and said this was coming from the heart. Like
Right.
I could hear
This
his
live is
passion.
inspired.
So
This live is inspired because of her.
Yeah.
And no, I don't.
yeah.
And let me correct you, Shape. I don't need to use you for content. But what I am saying in this video is because we see you and we want you to succeed. Do you not realize that? Do you not realize that when me and CG used to talk to you, we've been pushing for you? Do you realize we stopped telling you because you just don't want to listen to us? We've been rooting for you. But what more do we do when the person don't want to take what we saying and we're like, yo, all right, this how you do you feel. This do this. Yes, every company is not gonna always be for you. Every company is not gonna be for me. But you gotta find somewhere so you can go ahead and work on your financial goals. You're supposed to be investing. Did you start doing the investing? You got your real estate license. I was rooting when you got that done. Say, yo, make sure you get that done. I'm proud of you. Trucking is messed up shape for all of us. Right? True. True. I don't know what you need. You was gonna go do your own authority. Then you was gonna go do a broker. You was gonna be a broker. I remember you saying that.
I don't think this is about the details of her life, right? I don't think he's been trying to sit up here and tell you about the details of your life, what you need in your fridge, what you need in your pantry, how you need to pay your rent. I don't think that. I think what's the obvious, the things that people hear, I think, because you care about her. It's the things that as truckers, as you guys, you can pinpoint certain things out. Maybe you try to give it, maybe, you know what I mean? Try to give a little, I don't even know if to say advice, because somebody
Here's
like
what
her
I
don't
here's
like
what I
to
see.
hear advice.
Here's what I see. And right, here's what I see. That's what it is. Here's what I see, and everything you talk about, I just addressed from your life. You've been in New York, you like to take these pop shots with this Northeast, New Jersey, New York. I don't know what that's about, but everywhere is not like Houston shape. You've been in the Northeast before. You've been in this game 6 years. Do you not know that you're not supposed to have a commercial vehicle on the parkway? But I don't blame you. I blame your trainer or your trainers. And you're supposed to have a road atlas book because your GPS can go out.
I'm confused.
Is she saying you're too direct and too
Yeah, I don't
Yo,
understand
and you know
is
what?
it your
Because
deliverance that she's taking the wrong way?
because I'm not
it's
understanding the
insulting.
wording. She said the boldness of me not taking what you say and doing as an insult. So I think she's saying, are you getting insulted because she's not listening to you? See what I mean about, here's the thing. Here's the meat and the freaking potatoes. Here's the
Here you
meat
go.
and the fucking potatoes right here. So when somebody really cares about you, it's not going to always come wrapped in roses and a box of chocolates, right? And it
Yep.
might come down in a way that you may not
That's
agree,
harsh.
or right. It's point blank into the period. And so she's taking it as, because you're saying it with this type of how you're saying it, that she thinks that because she's saying no, like screw what you saying because you attacking her. That's what she hearing. All of this advice, and you got the trucking females, Brandy, Trinity up here, and they're talking about the, you know what I mean? No, this is attack. This is an attack. This is an attack. So now, are you upset because you're
Mm-hmm.
taking it as an insult that she's not listening to you? I don't think you want her to listen to you because she's grown. I think you
Yeah.
want her to just open up her mind to see that, listen. If I hit the freaking wall 25,000 times and Trinity, and you know what I'm doing, you see it because you've been there, I would appreciate if you did come and say, sis, you kept hitting that wall. You need to just back up and try to figure out another way to go left or right. But girl, you've been banging the wall. Instead of me sitting and seeing it as an attack, maybe back up and say, you know what? She's right. Let me just figure something else out. It's just, it can't be, see, if everything always falls around you, it can't always be everybody else. It can't always be the I'm a black woman card all the time. It can't be they're racist, they're sexist. It can't always be that card. You got to look back and say, shit, I did this wrong. I did this wrong. That sometimes you got to call a spade, and that's just in life. That's just in general. That's just in general. That's how I take it. That's how I take it. I think when people really care about you, sometimes it's not going to come out with sprinkles of sugar and 2 scoops of whipped cream on top. It's going to come out, hell, I'm going to say it like this too. If you come from up here up north,
She
all we
said.
do is cream.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next comment? She said she don't know. You don't know how to feel about me.
Yeah, I don't think
I,
Right.
I
I
think
don't think
she,
he's
she
coming
wants you to
from.
See.
say in a more gentle way. That's what it is. She wants you to be
Yeah.
more sweet and gentle, like everyone who has sat there and know damn well it sound crazy, half the stuff. Like if you say, oh, you know, what, listen, I'd rather somebody be real with me, no matter what it is. Behind the scenes, I don't know if y'all talk behind the scenes, but if you do, like, even if it's behind the scenes, I'd rather it be, tell me how you feel. Like if you got some words of wisdom and advice to help me, Trinity, and I look crazy or whatever, tell me straight with no chaser.
But see, that's the thing. I done been down that road, and not everybody handles
Yeah.
things the same. And I'm sure Chaparral's been around during that situation that happened to me on YouTube already. But see, what happens is when people do get to the point of where sin is, because I was right there too,
Yeah,
what
because
happens is you will eventually back off. And when you fall, that person's not going to be there. And it's not because they didn't care from the jump, it's because when they try to deliver it to you, and it's just how we are and who we are. And yes, it might just be a New York thing, and I'm not going to apologize for that because that's just what it is, right? But at the same point, when people ain't saying nothing, that's when you need to worry. But when people trying to tell you, that's when you know you got people in your corner. But what happens? You push too many. If you do push people that's in your corner away, they ain't gonna be there no more. They gonna say it once they got it out off their chest and done told you. Most people are just say, "I'm done now. It's on you now." Cause I feel the
And
passion in
then
sin. I've been right
and,
there.
and, right and Trinity just had this whole scenario happen with a non-trucker,
yep, sure did.
and Trinity had to sit back like, you know what? My bad. You ain't got to worry about me saying nothing else. Fuck it. But
Mhm.
my thing is, what I'm saying is, we get into trucking. I don't want to do this forever neither. I eventually listen. I want to go get my house. I don't want to do trucking forever.
Right.
That's not my goal. I love it. It's my passion. And you've been you 2 years behind me. And yes, you have admitted to your mistakes. Any moves you make, keep it to yourself.
Mm.
You gotta keep it to yourself, because when you put it out there, the energy in the world is different. And I'm raw, I'm blunt, I'm from the Northeast, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the way I deliver it. And it might not be your cup of tea on how I deliver it, because I'm not going to talk to you. Oh, well, maybe you're right. I'm not going to agree with you, because guess what? Those that just constantly sit there and agree with you ain't helping you.
Hmm.
Yeah, they up. Oh, let me rub your butt. Oh, it's all right, baby. It's all right. It's all right.
Simping is
I don't
just
really. I,
that.
I really don't care who went and told you I had your name in my mouth. Yeah. And in the beginning of my life, I said this is inspired by Shape World 15. Because you
Right.
want to get to a point where you can take vacation. Who ain't? Who ain't? All right, you got selective hearing.
Mm.
You got selective hearing. You hear what you want to hear. You interpret what I say the way you want to is the way I say it. How you want to take it. Just a reason why, you know, a lot of people just sit back and they see you and you like, yo, let your girl know. Why you ask us to come give you feedback? You want to know about this company. Now, you going to
Mm.
look at this company don't mean that that person there, it might work for them. That might not work for you. You might be at the company you at, work for you, but it might not work for me. But why ask us to come and give you the input when you said last time, one time, you like, why y'all ain't tell your girl,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
right? Now, you wanna be able to start being home, but you got to make a decision on the sacrifice. Here's what I hear from you. You feel I hear the defeat in you. I hear the tightness in you. I hear the frustration in you. That's what I hear, Shay. This trucking takes a beating on us. This trucking take a beating on us. We get tired of eating dinner by ourselves. We get tired of having breakfast by ourselves. It's already June. Not too long ago, we was just sitting and dealing with the virus. Look how fast we moving. Yes. And this is what I'm saying. It's bad for, listen, I don't have all the answers. I struggled. I'm playing catch up this year. I had to sell stocks. I had to change companies. I'm at a new company. I did not make it home last year for Thanksgiving. My family was looking forward to me coming home. I had to move things around so I can go from one company to go to orientation because my credit cards was maxed out. And when you go back and replay this live, I broke down. I was 32,000 in the hole last year. And guess what I learned? I was at a company, I was doing lease, and MHC was charging the company cents per miles for the tractor. Now that's my first time doing that. But see, I have no problem letting people know my trials and tribulations. Because it's easy to talk about, oh, I made 3,000. Yeah, I have $4,000 checks. Yes, I have, but that's not all the time. I just pulled the low. I'm on dry van now. I don't even do refrigerated freight. I'm out of that. So When I'm listening, I just went to go listen to you live, and this is what I hear. We all out here. We all out here trying to survive. Interest rates is up. You know the minimum. You know what the let me. My credit card minimum payment this month $732, Shay. But you know what? I gotta say, I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving, Shay. I'm tired just like you are. But damn it, we got. I found the company. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of moving. So you going in the Northeast, you got to do what you got to do. It's not going to, this is not going to always be easy. Damn, you think I want to stay out 2-3 months at a time? Hell no. I just went to that NFL draft and it made me sit and reevaluate life. Like, yo, you know what? When I come back, the Bills are still going to be here. And you know what? That don't go away overnight. It comes with a plan. Now, what's your plan? It's nothing you need to tell me, but financially. Because God forbid something happened and knocked you out of trucking, what's your backup? You got your real estate license. You know, you can be getting out the truck, hurt your ankle, mess your knee up. And you know, like I know, things happen in life. You go in the shop, you go to the hotel, we stuck. I just got another setback. Why? Because the first truck I was in, the company like, hey, we need you to bring that truck in. It's going back to Penske. I move all my stuff out of one truck. I'm in the second truck. Guess what? AC ain't working. Guess what? Check engine light on. This is lease. This is lease now. Not lease purchase. I'm doing lease. Because I'm not going back to being a company driver. That's out of the question. The second truck, check engine light, AC ain't work. They pull it in the shop. Guess what? Oh, it got to go to the dealership. Now I got to move my stuff out of the second truck to go into the third truck. And in the meanwhile, I'm in the hotel. Now, thank God the company, because you know, as a 1099, usually we pay for the hotels ourselves. But the company I'm at paid for the hotel. So I'm grateful for that. Now, I have my little situations with dispatches where I'm at, but is it that bad? Is it that bad? Like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm out of here. I don't gotta put up with this shit. You gotta pick your poison. You gotta pick your poison. What one person is making, this person not making. What I'm making, this person not making. But you gotta have your own game plan. You can't worry about what not saying you worry about what I'm doing. You can't worry about what others are doing. You have to sit down. You know, all right, this is June. I got a credit card payment coming up on the 14th. Guess what? Right now, I'm like, okay, I got money in my savings. I got to pull that out. So I can go ahead and make that payment. I'm getting ready to go home. So now I'm getting ready to go right back. I'm getting ready to get hit again. Because I just got hit with the holiday. I only got 2 trips in. But guess what? It's trucking. It happens. But at the end of the day, here's something I need you to ask. I'm going to ask you because my brother-in-law always asks me, are you hungry? Do you got money in your pocket to eat? And if you do, you're doing good. You still got your apartment. I live in my truck. I don't have no apartment. But I still got financial obligations. And some of the truckers out here who had to give up cars, they blew through their savings. And at the end of the day, since you listening, I said earlier, I said, you set women back with that defeated talk. And I told you this before. This ain't nothing new. I'm telling you. You speak with that defeated talk, and you don't know what young girl is watching you. You don't know what young girl might like your channel sitting in the clouds, never drop down in your live or leave a comment, but watching you. And I give it to you, you 6 years and you still fighting.
Mm.
Take a minute to just take a break, sit down, and yes, you're starting to take accountability to a certain extent. But financially is where you're struggling at. Because you're chasing the money. Over here got the money, over here got the money, over here got the... And guess what? When you was working at Hertzback, I have a partner I'm real tight with. He worked at Hertzback. You went with Pinky to the other company, you was late on your first load. How? Why? Shouldn't be. Not your first load. And because you can move and go to all these other companies don't mean you should.
Hmm.
Wouldn't it be nice for you to be able to go take a vacation and do a whole week and not only 3-4 days? Everybody is in different brackets financially. This person been in the game 4 years. They got Coco been in the game less than me, and Coco got way more. But that's the plan God had for her. That's her path. That's her journey.
Right.
I'm where I'm at because there was things that God needed me to learn before I got to where I'm sitting at.
Mm.
I had someone say, oh, Sin, I've been following you since 2015 when you was at night. Where you at now? I'll be like, oh, man, time is flying. I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. I'm still out here. I'm at a small company. Don't need to know where I'm at. Don't worry about that because I don't promote companies no more. Been there, done that. Them days over. But what I'm saying is you got to find somewhere that, you know what? It ain't perfect. My money's good. They keep me moving. Everybody feeling the pinch money-wise. People people ask me, yo, Sin, you gonna go get another truck? Nope, I don't want another one. You know why? Because of what I've learned by having my boogie mobile when I was running when I was running at another company. Once the engine went out, I'm like, I'm not buying another truck. But that's my choice. That might not be for everybody else. What I've learned is what I've learned. I'm not going to put my foot into owning another truck. And then I'll do lease. The truck act up. Listen, turn that shit right back in. Turn that shit right back in. There you go. That's your shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Turn that shit right back in. Nope, here you go. This your shit.
When the truck goes send his back.
I gave that shit back. Fuck that. Rates is low. You know what I mean? Rates is low. People don't want to work. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure you working towards, hey, if something happened in life and it gets you out of trucking, because who's going to really, What job really bringing the money in like trucking is bringing?
Mm.
Yeah, it's time. Listen, $1,000 check. You know how many people would love to just have $1,000 check? But see, $1,000 check to us is like $500 to someone who just got their first $500. Like it's normal. You know what I mean? Like $1,000 to us is normal now. But when we first got $1,000 check, we was like, oh shit.
Hell yeah, I was excited. I thought I had just hit the damn
But
lottery when I
after
got
a
my first
while,
$1,000 check.
right? After a while, the $1,000 check start feeling like $100 to us.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Now I'm not going to say it all soft and neat. Well, I'm speaking softly now, but I'm replying and to what you putting out. And I don't know how to feel. You don't have to feel no way about me. You wake up in your truck, I wake up in my truck. You grind the way you grind, I grind the way I grind. My thing is just get your financial game plan together. Cause this jumping company to company is ain't you? I'm saying, ain't you tired to finally just be somewhere where you want to be? Cause the chasing the money is gonna burn you out. Oh shit, I'm gonna go over there because they paying $5, they paying $2 more. Get over there and you don't even like the politics. Oh shit, this company paying $3. I'm going over there. Everybody got different financial responsibilities. Just like when Owen came up here and said, nah, I was wrong. He jumping companies every 6 weeks is what he said. He lives with his parents. Ain't that what he said?
Did he say that? I didn't even hear that. Damn.
Yes, he did.
Wait, Owen must be joking because I think he has children and he has a girlfriend.
I don't know. That's what he said. Unless I misheard him.
He did say that. He said he lived with his parents. He did say he lived with his parents.
So maybe his financial obligations is different than yours. Is different than mine. Where he can do all that jumping. I don't want to jump. That's his choice, though.
Right.
Now I was waiting for him to explain to me where I was wrong at.
Owen, where you at?
He said he was getting ready for work.
Oh, okay.
And if he's listening,
now.
Yeah, because I know he's in Shape's channel all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe he went and told her. But that's fine. Because I'm not gonna I'm not holding my tongue.
That's for nobody.
I give it the way it is.
Right.
You ain't gotta like me. I'm not here for you to like me. But you want some honest feedback. You want come tell me, yo, let your girl know. Well, I'm letting you know.
Dang, Sin, so that mean you can't be my boyfriend no more? Dog.
Hell no.
You ain't look, you ain't here for me to like you. Damn it, Sin.
Damn.
Nope.
Damn.
Nope.
He better send you a good wedding gift, girl.
I know, right?
I stay giving Brandy the shit
all the time.
But yo, the world is crazy. Mortgages, taxes, everything. Everybody, I was just watching the news. They going up on the rent in New York City. Listen. You woke up today, so that means you're not done. You got another day to work at it. You got another day to work on your goals. You got another day to figure it out.
What? I'm sorry, Sam. Which one, Trinity? You talking about the one where she said the reason why she that they dropped her from that company is because she was black. She was a black woman, and
that was supposed to be Decker, I believe.
That was the I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name, but I'll send it to you.
I think it was Decker.
It's Decker. Okay, yeah. So she said
Oh, the
that
video, the live.
that's right. That's all they do. They do it every week, with the training situation. That was their job, to remind her a couple times to get that done, and she didn't get it done. So it was basically their fault. And then the reason
Mm.
why is because they're racist and sexist. Because she got away with
And
it
just
with
like
the
Sean
company.
said, if you knew that about these,
What
because
is
you,
an Instagram, Trinity? You never do, girl. I be sending. Okay, I'm sorry, son. Let me mute.
yeah, you know, like Sean said earlier, if you knew these companies, because these companies is racist, then why go? Why did you go? At the end of the day, so you gotta get your game. You gotta put your plan together. Don't worry about what everybody else making. Worry about what you need to do. Because you're spreading your energy thin, is what I'm saying. It's a lot of things you worry about that you got no control over and you shouldn't be worrying about. Now, you might not like how I put it in this live. Oh, well, guess what? It's going to be a lot of shit people going to say to you you ain't going to like in life. Tough cookies. Period. Because if you have, if your man come and say, listen, what you doing? We men, we're not gonna come and the way another female might put it to you, she's gonna talk to us. Men, we come, we fix shit. We speak with authority. We speak aggressively. I'm from the Northeast, so I'm hell of aggressive.
Oh, that is so true. My boyfriend is
I,
very. I
and
mean, my
and
fiance is
and
very.
I and
Girl,
and
it be
not just
sounding like we arguing all the
Uh
time.
huh. Exactly.
and here's another thing. And here's another thing, because like she says, she don't know how to feel about me. You don't have to feel anything about me. You ain't gotta like me. That's what, because I don't pay your bills. I don't put money in your pocket. You don't got even, you don't even have to take what I say. You can discard the whole shit I said. But I promise you one thing, from this point on, you would never have to worry about me doing another live about what you got going on. Bet that shit. Bet that shit.
Yeah, see,
Don't
that's
play
why.
me. Don't play me. Don't play me like I need to use you for some motherfucking numbers, because you got me fucked up all the way.
Yeah, because I think you mean well, and I think this was a necessary live, and I'm gonna tell you why. For other truckers who might be new into it, right, and run into certain things, and what happens when you don't have any motivation, when you're not really driven. Because like I said, you have to be able, slow and steady wins the race. You gotta sow into your garden, and you gotta water it, and you gotta watch it grow. All of that takes time. So if you start something and give up immediately, 9 times out of 10, if you got a track, you know, you can see
A
that
track
you got
record.
this going on. You're right. You have this going on all the time. 9 times out of 10 is you. It's not anything else but you. And then
Yeah.
if not only one person is saying you always use a race card and a sexist card and everything, I've heard a lot of other men say that. So it's not a one person situation. Sometimes you got to step back and look at it and just be accountable for some things. Did you fuck up in this? Yes, you did. Did you do this? Yes, you did. So now take some words of encouragement from people who might be able to help you. Can they help you get to where you need to go? No, that's your journey to do on your own.
Put the
But
work in.
put the work in, but you could take a little bit from here, take a little bit from there, take a little bit from there. I
Yep.
understand she
And
doesn't want to
discard
learn
the
from
rest.
anybody who's not black. That's what she said. So I mean, hey,
Yep.
that don't work for me, but I guess that's her recipe for success. Win from only black people. So
How's that working though?
but here's the thing: you when people are ignorant, you got to meet them where they are. That's
Damn.
anybody.
Damn.
So then look for other people who are black that you do see as That might come in the form of the things that she ideologized, like how she idolized those things of Instagram and the women with all the trucks and cars and sparkle sparkle. You know what I'm saying? Like they got it. So go from A to Z real quick. That might work, but right now it ain't working, right? So if it's not working, you got to sit back. And the reason why I say this, because listen, once you insult me, I'm done. So I'm just speaking in general at this point because I don't care. But everybody deserves. Here's how the universe works, along with God. If you put in the work, you cannot fail. It's no way on earth you can fail, because when you have a hiccup, it's just gonna teach you how to endure some shit and go further and push further, and you're gonna make it.
I'm gonna say
And
failure.
life in general. And
Yes,
life in
yes.
general.
In general,
Failures are not really failures.
it's
Failures
not.
are
It's blessings
lessons.
and lessons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the lessons to
Yes.
teach you how to
absolutely.
do
So
things
when you
better.
get right, so so if you persevere and you put in that grind, really, and go forward, you can't fail. But if you come back every time and because I'm a black woman and they did this and this was like this because of that, and that's not accountability. Look up the word. That's not accountability. Accountability is being able to sit back, say, where did I go wrong? This is how I can handle it next time, and learn from it, and really thrive in life. Because if you realize that you're not thriving, and it's not in just one aspect of your life, but other parts, don't have a man, don't have a woman, don't have children, don't have family, don't this for anybody. That's depressing. That's depressing. I can imagine that's depressing. But you got to, if that's the case and you want to build towards those things, set up your life to work in that way. If it's family first, then get yourself out the truck. Figure out how you can make that happen.
Yeah, especially because
And speak it
and
over
that
your
was
life.
yeah, and then you going to approach a company and you already going in with the wrong mindset, because I heard it in the live, like, yo, I already knew. So you already spoke your outcome before it was even done.
Power in the tongue.
You
As
can
a
actually
that
you
one
can actually speak your failure into existence before the goal is done. Why? Because it's your mindset and what you said.
as that one gospel song says, you gotta encourage yourself.
Yes. Yes.
Dope low.
Hey, Law. Yeah,
He
yeah.
said great
Because
combo.
I can say, like I said, sometimes you gotta psych yourself into some shit. You really do. Like, listen, I'm built for this. I'm built for this.
Right.
Now, give her credit where credit is due. There's a lot of females that get into trucking and don't last,
They gave
right?
up.
There's a lot of
Gave
people.
up.
There's a lot of men who and give up real quick. She's
Yep.
been in it. She's been in it. But at the same
That,
time, if you look at the videos, every place she goes, before the third or fourth day is there, she's speaking ill about it. I don't know how this is gonna work. This might go up in flames. So hey, let's see what happens. This might be a shit show. Ooh, I'm sure this is about to be a shit. Like you're all of that speaks into the universe speaks to fake and real. Whatever you put out, the universe will give
mhm.
back to you.
And it's
Everything.
listening. And it's
Everything.
listening.
If you sit and call yourself a fat ass, you're gonna maintain fat. You're gonna maintain what you look like. If you
And
speak
I
over,
wish she and I wish she
this
would
is in
stop
general.
doing that to herself.
I'm talking in general. Anybody. If you speak
But
over,
I heard her constantly call herself that. That's why I spoke on it. Like, I wish she would stop doing that.
yeah, don't encourage yourself. Speak something else into your life. Speak a relationship into your life. Speak children into your life. Speak a better
Right, John?
situation. Don't be the worker. If you don't want to be the worker, speak being a boss over and into your life. Stop worrying about how the boss got to where he is and where his pockets is at this moment, because he's meant to be where he is and you're the worker. Why? Because you
And he
chose to be. If you want to start counting his pockets, it's time for you to get out and make a way for yourself.
and go get your authority.
Because at this
The owner
point, your
30.
job, your sole job is to make him rich. That's what your
And
job
he's
is.
not, and you know what, Nadia? The boss is not going to pay you enough to live next door to him, neither.
No, he's not gonna do that. So if you got a problem with the dispatchers making more, the brokers making more, then go get into that field or figure out plan B for you. Because
Go
you
get you
know,
another truck. Yeah, go
it's
get your
called hustle.
authority.
It's called
Yep.
hustle. It's called hustle. Not only trucking is doing bad, it's other industries. It's other industries. You got to have your foot in so many other things. And it's okay to I mean, everybody is feeling it. But
I'm feeling it.
the fact that she's still in it, got to give her credit because at least she's still
Yes.
in it. The thing about it is she
Yeah.
don't want to take advice or not. Hell with advice because she don't like that word advice. Advice to her can only come to an Instagram shiny ass person.
That's
I'm a
right.
snake.
And fake it till you
So
make it.
right, and a lot of them people up there ain't really freaking making it. So you can't follow them. So you know the thing is you got to be able to take the good. You don't have to take everything somebody say as Bible. You got to
Sure
sit there and
don't.
say, you know what? I
Sin
don't.
right with
Sin
this,
ain't
sin
saying
wrong
shit.
with
Right,
this.
exactly. Sin don't know what I. She just said it. She says you don't know what I need, Sin, and she's 1000% right. Now,
That's
do
and
you
I,
need
and I
to?
agree.
Now, out of that whole conversation, do you need to hold accountability on you over yourself? Absolutely. Ain't nobody in this room can say that she don't. Because the fact that you say, oh, it's the company, they do this training every week. He was supposed to remind me once or twice or whatever that's in the video. Your words, not mine. He was
Yep.
supposed to remind me over and over that I need to do those videos.
You a grown
No, you
adult.
said it the whole time. And then the fact that what she said, oh, my phone wasn't allowing me to get on. Then get your ass up into the building and say, let me use your laptop. Are y'all able to do that? I don't know. I'm a virtual trucker.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so then maybe you can walk up in there when you sitting there for them hours that, like you said, hey, I need to finish my videos. Can I? If I sat here 4 or 5 hours, that's 4 or 5 videos, right? So let me get that. No, 30 minutes a piece. So she could have got 2 out of an hour. That's 3 hours. That's 6 videos. So then there you go. But then you get online and you say, because I'm a black woman and I look like this, that's where it crushed my spirit. I said, damn. Like you putting us back. Like, no, we are stronger than what you putting out. Like, stop using the damsel in distress card. We built different. We are not as weak. Yeah, are we physically able to lift like men? No, the hell we not. We all know this. At the same time, we are not equal to you. Yes, we know this. But I'll be damned if you're gonna say that I can't put food on my table the way a man put food on his table. I absolutely can hold my family down if I have to. I absolutely can grind just as hard and get into flatbedding like the next man can. Shout out to Rika Cherry doing her damn thing. Black woman.
Yeah.
And from the
Yeah.
videos, Rika don't look real big. She don't look like a damn giant. Okay?
Yeah.
Rika be doing it. So what I'm saying is, I'm sure there's times where you like, damn, I this is hard, but just keep trying. Don't hit the button and say that's because I'm a black woman and I'm black and it's stop saying that because is racism out there? Absolutely, it's sexism out there.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Listen, my fiance, he's
But
in
you
the
gotta put that aside sometimes and hold yourself accountable. You
my
got
fiance.
to hold yourself accountable because
Yeah, go
you
ahead. I'm
won't get
sorry, Nadia.
nowhere. You're gonna be chasing yourself around in a circle, and it gets tiring. It gets tiring when you keep hitting a freaking wall. I think we all know what hitting a damn wall feel like over and over. And then you
Hell
got to
yeah.
sit back and realize, you know what? I'm stubborn as hell.
Yeah,
I ain't listening to shit.
yeah.
I listen, taking my own accountability and sitting and being like working on my weaknesses. Like, okay, why do I respond like this? Why do I do this? And started working on myself. Growth.
Right.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
tired of moving this way. I'm tired of thinking this way. I get up every morning now. I read inspirational quotes before I even start the day. Just so I could reprogram my mind before just because a lot of people just get up and they just go and don't even set the tone for the day.
Right. Right.
I get up, I'm proud of myself. I am getting better and better every day in every way.
Right. Right.
You gotta feed that talk. You got you know what? I'm gonna get better. You know what? I'm not gonna stress over these bills. I just gotta come up with a game plan. I'm gonna start reading articles and books on dealing with debt, paying off credit card. I watched Dave Ramsey. I learned a lot from Dave Ramsey. But I know you don't like Dave Ramsey because he don't relate to you. Well, go read a Google article on debt.
Right.
I meditate. You gotta be mind how to raise your vibrational energy. When you're in a low vibration energy, you're gonna attract things that's gonna disappoint you, aggravate you, make you mad, frustrate you to keep you in that energy.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, would I like my credit card to be paid off and done with now? Hell yeah. So I can get back to my investing.
I remember one time I said to my fiance, he's in the army, and I said to him, "Babe, I'm fat." And he just giggled. And he said, "Okay, so when I get back," he is a commander, which means he commands troops. He has troops under him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
he said, "When I get back, we gonna start running at 5 a.m." I was like, "You gonna have me running out there with your troops?" He said, "No, we gonna run at 3, and we gonna run for an hour, and then I'm gonna run with them at 5." I thought to
Mm.
myself, mm,
Jesus.
mm, mm.
You'll
But
That's
you
love it
see,
though.
Brandy, you have a man that is gonna pour into you.
right.
That's what it is.
Because he wanna see you better.
Mm.
But you know what the key word is? You received it.
I
Yeah.
You
did.
ain't give no put you ain't give no pushback. You're like, okay.
That's it. That's the
And
key
then
right there. You said it, Sam.
uh, you
Mm-hmm.
received it. You're like, oh shit, okay. And that's what we do as men. If you got a man that ain't trying to push you to make you better, because that person you with supposed to make you better than you was yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, you might not take it. You might not take it right then and there, but later on you be sitting there like, damn, babe was right.
Yeah, he be right about a lot of stuff. Now I'll get mad and I'll be screaming and yelling and texting him and going off, and he'd be like, "Okay," he just sit. He'd be like, "Okay, you done? You finished?"
Look,
He
look,
don't
Trinity said my I'm sorry, Brandon, go ahead.
he don't let me rattle him. He don't let me shake him. He don't let me make him raise his voice. He don't do none of that stuff. He is a different kind of person that I'm used to dating, and that's what I love about him.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Trinity is so right. Blessings come
Mm-hmm.
from many different people. She's right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes they don't come wrapped in a bow. Sometimes you
And
ever
it's
have
not gonna
you
come
know,
sweet. You're
that's
not
right.
gonna you some men gonna come talk to you and they're gonna be like, well, you because at the end of the day you're a woman. You have your emotions is a little bit more driven. So when a man come with real like she said she don't know how to take it, everybody ain't gonna give it to you
Yeah. Maybe she thinks she's
sweet
gonna
and
be
easy.
attacked. Yeah.
Sweet and easy. But the man you marry, the man you get with, he gonna say some shit aggressively.
Oh yeah, he has.
He
He
gonna
has.
say some shit aggressively.
He has.
At the end of
He done said some shit
yeah,
hurt my feelings, and I be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you talk to me like that." He'd be like, "Well," but as my mama tell me, I should be used to that. My daddy was in the military. My sister's husband was in the military. Two of my nephews was in the military. Several of my brothers were in the military. I should be used to that. It's one thing for them to talk to me that way. It's another thing for the person that I'm in a relationship with to talk to me that way. But I needed it. I needed
Yeah,
it, and I couldn't be mad, because I needed it.
yeah, yeah. And sometimes like you get people, you talk to people behind the scenes, and you got to really sit down and see what the conversation is really about.
Yeah.
Like she said in her life, she talked to a lot of drivers behind the scenes. So these people, so they very close because obviously they talking to you on the phone. Okay, I know you have to run the idea by them, and you still got this scenario going on. So what's really going on? It's none of my business, but I just questioned it.
Trinity, tell your son thank you for his service.
So, but it's I got sisters, I got nieces.
Yeah.
Me and her in the same industry. Me and her in the same industry. This truck can kill us the same goddamn way. It don't
Exactly.
matter if you are female or male.
Male.
It don't matter.
That bitch catch on fire, and if it
This
catch
bitch
on
could
fire in the
put this
right place, we
motherfucker
all
could
going
roll
down.
the fuck over and take us out the same fucking way. Don't matter if you a male or a female.
That's
You
true.
know what? There's some people that no matter what you say, just because it's not given with a spoon of sugar is going to be an attack. So be prepared for that, because I sense it. I think, like I said, some people don't listen to really hear and understand. They just listen to retaliate and have a comeback. They don't, so it's not really taken like that. If it doesn't come with a hug and a soft voice and a stroke of the ego, they're not going to be able to receive it. And that's why you have a lot of people hitting walls.
Yep.
That's why you have a lot of people running into walls of life.
And I'm going. And like I said, if you feel I made you content. First of all, I don't need to use you for content.
Sure don't.
Okay. Because I can go back to moseying I'm moseying my ass right down the road right now, and I can stick my phone in. Well, I can grab my GoPro and do a scenic video. I got a whole
You're
cloud
just
over my head.
your reason for doing this, I'm sure, it was because you care about it. It's like, you see her felling over and over and over. You see her.
This was
It's
the reason, and
it's
this
a
was the same reason I went on her panel a long time ago before. But after that comment about you feel that I gotta use you for content, I promise you, I am a July baby. I am a fucking Cancer.
baby
July
and everything.
15th.
Me
I
too.
promise you. I
Okay, me and Brandy,
promise
July
you.
16th. Tell them
Yeah,
Keep
I'm a
keep
mean ass Cancer too.
take
you
this.
got the same
Keep
birthday.
take this. Take this and understand me and hear me clear. I promise you, never
Hey,
again. I will never speak on you again.
and I hope it's not like that, because you knew her for a long time, and hopefully she can receive it, because it's
Oh
not
no,
shady. Because
no,
if
I
somebody was shading, you
no.
would really know. You would really know.
Mm.
It's not shade. I think it's out of love and genuine concern.
Like
The
I
thing
said,
is, here's the thing: you
big brother
anybody
to little sis, big
and
brother
right,
to little
if
sis.
anybody knows her, I don't, and I'm gonna leave it just like that. But anybody who knows her for years up here, I'm talking about truckers, then I went back in her videos. They used to be fun and nice. Like, she used to look like she was bright in the eyes. Now it's depressed. Every video is sad.
In the dark.
And it's just, she's sad. She fell in life. It's, you know what I mean? This is the stuff that she says. Oh, baby, trucking is this and this, that, and third, and they don't care about us, and this, that, and the third. It's nothing happy, nothing positive. So if that's looming over your whole life, that's just depressing. That's just,
I
and
wouldn't
I'm gonna
want to
say
see
this,
you
shout
like
out to
that.
her. Her birthday is tomorrow. I hope
Yep.
she received
Happy
this with
birthday.
love, and that maybe her new chapter in life is not so gloomy.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody?
Hey,
Hey.
Yo.
wait, it's Willis originated, never duplicated.
God
Yeah.
damn. Hey,
Yeah.
Willis.
What up, Sin?
Willis.
Yo, what up?
Hey. I Willis, I got a 16. I'm doing, I've been on my music shit. In the beginning, I'm gonna use your a you the new Fonzie of the 2023 with that
Yeah, he does say,
a
Up new Fonzie.
I got
yes.
it right, sis.
Good days. Cause you
He said
young.
I got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You young. So it was a show called Good Days back in the days. And
Hmm.
Fonzie, it was a guy named Fonzie. He used to be
I
like,
remember that show.
hey.
Yep, I
Yeah,
remember that show.
So
It's
when
old.
Ah,
I was sitting there right in the verse in
it's
the
called Happy
beginning,
Day.
I was like, hey. And I was like, you know what? I got Willis in my mind. I'm gonna shout you out on this next one.
ah,
Yeah.
shit.
So
I,
yeah,
I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
shout you out. I'm gonna shout you out and I'm gonna do your signature. Hey.
Hmm.
Yo, Willis, how long you been trucking?
2.5 years.
What was some of the what was some of your trials and tribulations with trucking?
Uh, getting for me, the biggest thing coming straight from the military to trucking is adjusting to working for civilians.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
I imagine
people,
that is hard for you.
yeah,
Being
yeah. But
told what to
shoot,
do, where to go, what time to go, when to be
yeah,
back. So now you working for somebody that's kind of you're still on a time schedule, but not a rigid time schedule like in the military.
yeah. And where I messed up at, I mean, it was I got my CDL there at TMC. So
Yeah.
I know people know them as like the truck and Marine Corps, all that stuff, like a military friendly company. But then there's people up there in the upper echelon that kind of they know that you're military, and like it's like the old vice president of safety over there. He was an old master gunnery sergeant, and I was a sergeant. So he had known that. So like the one time I did talk to him, like a couple times I did talk to him within the 3 months I was there, he was kind of like making it seem like okay, we're still in the
In
military,
the
and I
military.
wasn't with that. So like I popped off on that man and quit. So it was
Mhm.
just getting used to like adjusting to how the regular world worked again.
Yeah.
So
I
Hmm.
work for a company here.
And what was your to be all like, it's time to move.
I went
It's
like
time to
from
move from
from
there. Yep.
oh, it was after that one phone call conversation we had. He was in Des Moines, Iowa, and I was down at the Columbia, South Carolina terminal, and it was my fault. I was out over in Alabama a couple weeks earlier than that, and I was pulling out of a spot, and right in front of me was some train tracks. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to turn my steer tires on this train tracks and mess with my steer tires. So I cut a little bit soon and clipped the hood of another TMC truck, and so I had to go to Columbia, South Carolina to do some like remedial training since I was like still fresh and I just got my CDL.
Right.
And what had led up to that was me going back and forth to that with that dude is the trainer that was with me. You know, I was driving around like South Carolina, all that stuff. I asked him very briefly, just one question. I ain't with no animosity, nothing like that. I asked him, how long will I be doing this for? Because we have been driving around for like 2 hours already. So I asked him like, how long am I gonna be driving around like that? And I don't know what was with that dude, but I guess if he was already having a bad day or what, but he told me to go back to the terminal, and I had to get on the phone with this guy.
Mm.
And then that dude, he started popping off on me. I wasn't with that, so I started popping back off of him because he was trying to treat me like I'm still one of these Marines in the fleet and stuff like that. I wasn't with that,
Right.
so I just told him, hey, here's y'all's fuel card back. I'll be out in like 2 hours. Went to
Mm.
the airport, got a rental car, packed up all my stuff, and I dipped.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Luckily, I already had another company lined up because I already seen something like this coming ahead of time. So I quit on that Thursday, and
You
I was in the
quit.
orientation with my new company on Monday.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So
yeah.
basically, like I'm saying, Everyone's done been through something with this trucking game, and every company has this bullshit.
Hmm.
You just gotta find the level of bullshit you can tolerate.
Yeah, it's all about
That's
what
it.
you can tolerate in this game.
There you go.
It's
Mm.
like as
There you go.
Snyder, I didn't like being micromanaged as an owner op. That's why I left Snyder.
See,
Did you leave right away or did you try to stick it out?
I say until I got my to finish up my referral bonus. I was gonna make sure I got the rest of that money. Shoot, $6,000.
right?
I'm gonna make sure
Yep,
I get that money.
Hell yeah.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was there for
Yep.
like 7 months. No, I like Snyder in the whole. Like the system they have in place, it was great. This is where I got my truck at, and I still have my truck. It'll be paid off in September. I made a lot of money at Snyder. I learned the game at Snyder from like an owner ops perspective, and then when I went to my last company, which got shut down because the boss got federally indicted, that's why I really learned the game of making the money in trucking. I thought I was making good money at Snyder, 5,000 6,000 take home after like all fuel and expenses, all that stuff. But when I went back to
Hmm.
like doing flatbed and stuff like that, and then my boss, he was like, because he wouldn't let me book a load under $4 a mile, and that at that time back in was it 2021 2022 time frame. So
Wait, I
he was the
think
one
I
who
remember
hounded
that.
him
Was
to my
that when
head.
you went to jail or he was in trouble or that's when you came up like your boss just he gone? We was like, what?
Oh yeah, yeah. At first they told me he had COVID, and come to find out he had got hit with a RICO
Yeah, I
and
remember.
money laundry.
Mm,
But
mm.
he did beat the RICO, so he's only doing like 4 years in jail.
Okay, damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I've been through some stuff in trucking. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. It's just you gotta have that. Me, I've always wanted to do trucking since I was 8 years old, and I've been around trucking my whole entire life. And around YouTube, like I was watching Sin back when he first started at Roadmaster, and I was in like middle school, high school time frame.
Wow.
So I remember back when Casanova and all them OGs from back in the days.
Wow.
I remember watching them back in like what was it like early 2010s, '09. So
Hmm.
I always knew this is what I wanted to do. I just couldn't do it straight out of high school because I wasn't 21 yet, so I went and joined the Marine Corps. But yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, listen, and where you at now? You're doing container.
yeah, I'm
Everybody,
doing containers.
everybody feeling this.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
With the rates and freight. Talk, everyone feeling it out here.
yeah. We had like one slow period back in February, March, but ever since like
Hmm.
April, which it's been balls to the walls. But a lot of our freight is already like contract freight, so like we still have like the same rates from like last year because we're locked into like a year, like a couple year
Right
long contract for that rate. So
now, Willis, you see how you said that? Some dr- some drivers would be like, "Oh, okay, we gonna retain a container," but because the constant jumping is happening, right? You know,
yeah,
people get. I got out of reefer. I'm doing dry van now, right?
yeah, I thought I was making a jump, and I still will make this jump, but I do plan on going back to open deck and pulling the step deck and RGN. But containers, it is good money. You just got to know how to like run. Like you
Hmm.
got to be real disciplined. Like because like getting up at like 2 o'clock in the morning almost every day, so you know to beat like Atlanta traffic and all that stuff, or like
Wow.
Orlando traffic.
Atlanta, listen, Atlanta shit is crazy.
Yeah, I
I
had to
don't
get
even
up at one.
like going there.
Yeah, I had to get up at 1:30 yesterday to beat the Atlanta traffic because I had to go to I had a 7 a.m. appointment over in Rossville, Georgia. It was pretty much almost Chattanooga.
That's horrible over there too.
Yeah, Chattanooga's horrible. Yeah, once you learn like the system, you can make a lot of money doing containers. Like there's a period in time at the beginning of last year for like 10 weeks straight, I was netting like after like everything was all said and all my deductions were taken out, fuel, truck payment, all that stuff. I was taking home like 8,000 minimum for a good 10 week span.
Right.
So I think
All
last year
right.
I made over
Now, what
300.
was your? You know what? Yeah, that's a good thing. Now, what was your lowest? Because remember, Willis, people sit, they listen, they hear that, they make moves based off that, and then get there,
Mm.
and that might not be the case for them.
Oh yeah, like my lowest checks here, like on a full week of running, have been like net wise 2-3 thousand. It's usually my average for like, my
See, cause
lowest.
see, that's the thing you got to remember. You got to give them that. Hey, it's not gonna always be this,
Yeah.
and that's why. While you watch me, you know I never really talk about what I make, cause people will base moves off of you saying that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like I tell people like we're pulling this container thing, like hauling these containers are heavy. Like a lot of the times I'm over 100,000 pounds, so you're gonna make like depending on what company you go to, you're gonna make the money, but you need to be wise and like save and stack that money. 'Cause, like the last time I was in the shop, I spent $8,000. It was like you can make a
So
lot of money
you
doing this.
had it. Look at
Mm,
that. You had a whole check for 8,000. Went in the shop and spent the whole check.
Yeah,
damn.
you can make
So
that check
you
and spend it
gotta
right
give
quick.
them. You gotta give them the cons. Because see, if I was new and I heard you making 8,000, I'm like, shit, I'm going over there.
Yeah.
But then when I get over there, you ain't tell me all the fucked up shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because with this container thing, like I tell people like straight before, like people ask me about pulling containers, like I tell them straight up, do your research on what company to go to, and realize that a lot of container freight, a good mass majority of it, I say about 60% is overweight. It's like my load, I think all my loads this week so far have been overweight. So it's like when every time I get like a legal load, I be shoot, that's a good day right there. Like with them overweight loads, you gotta realize like you're using a lot more fuel than you usually are, and and then at the same time you're at a higher risk for flipping. Like I've almost flipped
Wow.
about 4 or 5 times. The one time I
Right.
thought I was actually going to flip was when I was going through the gorge in Tennessee, Kentucky. When the truck next to me, he blew a steer tire, swerved into my lane. I swung to the shoulder, tried to get back on the interstate, and when I
Oh
looked in
my
my rearview mirror, my trailer was shoot. It was I thought about the flip. It was like it was on one side. Like my whole truck and trailer was on one side. Like no, the right side was not touching the ground at all.
I would have passed
So
that.
that's the thing you gotta realize when like with pulling containers, and then not locking the container pins in. That's an easy way to flip. Really, in general, pulling a container, you're at a higher risk of flipping because it's you're at a higher center of gravity for the load.
That
Right.
definitely would have stopped my
So,
karaoke in the truck.
oh yeah, I saw driving for the rest of the day after I got to the customer. I'm like, I
Oh
need
my
to take a breather. So
God.
I rode in silence for the rest of that trip. Yeah,
But you know,
'cause
so Willis, I was just addressing something earlier, and just with trucking, you got to have a financial game plan.
Mhm.
Because
yeah,
if you constantly jumping to chase the money, you're gonna burn yourself out. Every company got its fair share of bullshit. You can go somewhere, trucks is beat up, trailers is beat up. You making good money where you at, but that might not be for me.
Right.
Yeah, I could be making money, but I might not like what I'm doing.
oh, I hate pulling containers. A lot of people think I like pulling containers because I make a lot of money, but in truth, in general, I hate pulling containers with a passion. I because like where I really want to be at is pulling step deck and RGN, going back to doing that stuff. I just did
Yeah,
this
because
because
that's
what
more
happened in my
your
last
passion.
company.
That's more your passion.
Yeah. So
That's
really,
where
right
your
now is
excitement. That's where your excitement is. Pulling excavators and things like that. Like to
oh yeah, I
see
miss
that.
pulling excavators. Yeah, I think I haul
But
exactly
you're
12
using
excavators.
this. But you're using this for whatever your game plan going forward is.
Yeah,
See,
because especially right now,
you
like
you you
right,
not you don't have to tell us what the game plan is, but your reason of doing it. Yes, of course you stay afloat and paying your bills, but you're using this as a stepping stone for whatever it is that Willis have written down on his list of goals.
yeah, 'cause,
And
like
sometimes you got to do shit that you don't want to get to where you want to be.
yeah, because like right now, like, I could go out and buy a trailer, like a septic. Cause they did give me the option of like building a fleet over here, and I can buy like an RGN trailer or a settler trailer and like book my own loads and do like that. But right now, that's not what I want to do. As of right now, maybe like next year, because right now I'm actually trying to look at buying a house soon, whether it be down here in Savannah or in Houston, Texas, or like McDonough, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's the thing right now. Is like, where do I want to be at? Like, do I actually want to move to Houston, of a city I've never lived in, McDonough, where a lot of my family is, or stay down here in Savannah
Mm,
and keep doing what I want to do? So that's what I'm going through right now. Is like, what do I see want to do?
you
Right.
got a plan. That's
Yeah,
You
good.
got right. And you sitting around and you just kicking the can. You like, all right, damn. Do I want to go here? Do I want to go here? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Are you basing any of this off of what other people are doing in trucking? Or it's just tried and true, things you've experienced in trucking?
I just took a risk with everything I've done.
Mm.
Yeah, like a lot of people told me, like when I was at 6 months experience, I told them I was about to go be an owner op. I think 99% of everybody, except for my mom, she was at 1%. 99% of people told me not to do it. Everybody told me
Don't
not to
do
do
it.
it. But then
Hmm.
I'm like, I looked at them like, well, I live with my parents. I don't got any bills like that. I said screw it and went ahead and just did it. And I'm glad I did it. Cause like them first checks, when I started making five, six, seven, five, six, I was doing good. But at the same time, though, like I knew as like being a fresh owner op, you know, stack up. I think I took one check. I took 2,000 out of that first check, and I lived off that for like my first 2 3 months, and then the rest of those checks, I just like threw into the bank. These are for like operational costs, just in case anything were to happen.
Right. Right.
Yeah, everything I've done is pretty much a risk. It's just somehow, some way panned out.
And that was just your own idea. Like, this is what I'm gonna go do.
Yeah, I was like, I took the SFI route. People didn't agree with me taking the SFI route. It's like, oh, you're gonna fail at that. And like, oh, it's not even walk away lease. You're gonna pay 6,000 when you have to turn the truck in. You're going to the truck in because you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, I really don't got nothing to lose at this point. I'm already locked into the lease. I want to buy this truck because it's a good running truck. Like the truck I have right now. Well, my first year, I never once, unless I was doing the PM, had to put that truck in the shop. So I got a good. Usually, like everybody wants to get that like 90 days out of their truck. Me, like I was able to make that 90 days and then an extra 9 months out of it before, well, and a little bit past that before I even had to put it in the shop. And that was just some preventative measures I was just doing anyways. I technically didn't even have to put it in the shop then. I was getting like the regular like transmission flush, differentials flush out and change, regular maintenance and stuff like that. But like
Hmm.
and that comes with taking care of your equipment too. Like
Mm.
you take care of your equipment's gonna make you the money back.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I
Yep.
took bad risks and I was buying a second a second truck. At one point I did have three trucks. I leased a second truck from my company. They are offering, hey, do you want to lease this truck? I'm like, sure. It was a 20, I think it was a 2014, 2016 International Pro Star, and it had the Max Force engine. I will
Oh
never own
my
a truck with
God.
it. I will
Max
never
Force
make
is
that,
horrible. Listen.
bro. I will never make that mistake again. I get them that truck right back. But I did also get another truck. It was a 2006 Freightliner Columbia. Now that truck made me money, but then the driver I had in that truck ended up failing a drug test. So then the
Oh
truck was
Lord.
just sitting there. The company wasn't hiring any more drivers.
Mm.
So then I let the truck stop. I'm like, well, let me drive the truck around since I don't got a load for today. I drove around, went to the truck stop, was gonna give me something to eat. Some dude came up to me and said, "Hey, that your truck?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You willing to sell it?" I'm like, "Shoot, screw it. You can have it."
Right.
Damn, just like that.
Yeah, it took about 3 days. He drove the truck around. He said, "Yeah, I'll take the truck." So we did. I
Wow.
did a whole bill of sale, transferred the title over to him. The
Mm.
money went back into my account. So
Yeah.
that wasn't
Wow.
a bad risk, but that getting that max force though, that infamous. trash force, I would never make that mistake
Yeah.
again. Yeah. That was horrible. Lost a lot of money
So
with that truck.
basically, that was a failure. That was a failure that taught you a lesson.
Tried and true.
Yeah, that's probably my biggest L in trucking was leasing that truck. Horrible mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
And then also the people that keep
Willis,
around you as well.
there you
Ah,
go. Right.
there you go.
Right.
Yeah,
I felt
and
that
like
in my shoulders.
yeah, because like there was a brief period in time, and you both know my who I'm about to talk about the hoodie thief. That
Yeah.
was another big distraction that actually did cost me a lot of money in the long run because I was distracted. I wasn't taking like the normal loads I would have took because I want to be home every day. So it actually
Right.
threw me off my grind for a little bit
Mm,
because of that
So your money,
situation.
your money took a little hit.
Money took a big hit.
mm.
Oh, okay, correction. Your money took a
Yeah,
big hit.
Cause you know
took a
why
big
he
hit.
wants to stay home. Remember that, Willis?
Yeah, I
Willis,
wanted to be home.
dude, I don't feel right sleeping in the truck no more.
Nah, I was.
Mm,
And now you sit back and
uh-huh.
you be like, damn, why sometimes you sit back like, damn, why the hell I take off all that time? But it was a lesson that you needed to learn. That's why that happened. This was
Yeah,
the point in your life. Either you're gonna learn from it or you're gonna make the same mistake.
yeah. Cause like a lot of things I've done, like I don't regret anything I've done when it came to
Yeah,
like anything, cause everything like I've been through was a learning lesson. Like it had to have happened to get me to where I'm at right now.
That part.
absolutely.
So yeah. I really don't regret none of it. I mean, I wish I had my hoodie back, but I don't regret none of it.
But you
It
know
was it
what?
was
That's all accountability, and you just you know what I mean. Like that's the biggest part.
just holding yourself accountable.
That's it. That's the biggest
That's it.
part.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Willis, I
But
appreciate you coming up. I need to go get me some fuel because I just been rolling. I got 48 gallons left. Get
oh
me
yeah,
some fuel and refill it. But you know,
ain't no
trucking is
problem.
trucking is crazy, bro. Trucking is crazy right now. A lot of people is recovering from last year with fuel prices being goddamn mortgages.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you ain't never
Cause yo,
lied.
I got to a
Yeah.
point where my fuel started being 2,300 once the week was done.
Mm,
I went from 1,200 to 23 when that fuel shot up. I was sick with it, and
oh
I
my
ain't buying
God.
another truck. Hell no, I am not buying another truck. Nah, I learned that. But shout out to Trinity. Appreciate you coming up. Shout out to Brandy for coming up. Owen for coming up. Willis, Nadia.
Yes. And
And it's been a hot minute I've been live because, I've been too busy doing motivation and scenic videos. So,
in life.
and dealing with life and playing recovery right now. I'm recovering from
Mhm.
last year from a company binging me real bad with my bank. But
Right.
hey,
I
I'm
am back.
still out here for real.
Yeah. We just
So
I had a phone call quick. But I remember one week last year I spent over $3,000 in fuel.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! I gotta go. My boss about to hop in the car with me.
all right,
So
yep, don't
I'll
get
be back
Okay.
if
fired.
you still live.
All right, Willis.
All right, Nadia.
All
Originating of
right,
the
Willis. Yeah. Damn, fuel 385 right here where I'm at. Ugh.
he said $3,000.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
That's a lot of
yeah.
toe and toe XXX toe jam type sessions on OnlyFans. I don't know.
Listen, that's
Jesus.
horrible.
You're gonna have
It's
to make it up
horrible.
somewhere.
But
Ooh. But anyway, I think you had an amazing live. Thank you for having me. Not a
Yeah,
trucker, but I think when it comes to certain things, I think we all can learn from each other. So I think a lot of you guys motivate me, and yeah, thank you.
yeah.
Okay, guys, bye.
All right. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. So I definitely appreciate everybody coming through. Dope Law, Trinity, Nadia, Brandy, Sean, you know, and we got to continue to keep educating ourselves and motivating each other and doing what we need to do to get to where we want to be because at the end of the day, people tired of struggling. Because damn it, I know I was, and I know I am. And every time I got to move company, I got to start over, like Sean said, you got to start all over again. And it gets tiring, like it is. So, but, oh yeah, and shout out for Shape coming through and, voicing her opinion on how she feel about what I had to say. And keep pushing, stay focused. How he not gonna pull up? Um, Stay focused, keep grinding, make moves in silence, and that's the best. That's the best thing to do. Once the goal is accomplished, then if you want to come tell YouTube, then you tell it after it's done. So, stay focused, stay blessed, and I'm out of here.